Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back,
Good
Audrey.
evening, everybody. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. I'm not turning on the light behind me because I got a fish and I don't want to piss off my fish. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. It's semi-dark behind me, but that would be why. So nothing too fancy. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back me, but welcome back you for coming back here. Hey, Lancerlings. Hey, Kyle. So it's
Hello, Kyle. Hello, Lancer.
yeah. Hello, lonely god. I I will say before I don't be a downer on this one, but I will say, dang, it's really late at night. But I do appreciate the fact that some of you are up, especially on the East Coast or I guess middle of the states. California got it real easy when it comes to these things. I'm really jealous of all the California people. But we are here today because we have this Bushiroad thingy right here. This little conference from Tokyo Game Show, which covers Cardfight, Vanguard, and Weiss Schwarz in that order, actually. So we're going to be waiting for Cardfight Vanguard to actually go first, as always. I feel like that's always how it's been. We always have to wait. I think so. Anyways, so just happened to get the notification.
Hey,
I
notifications actually do work on YouTube.
it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've checked out like because you again I was in Japan obviously, um, and it's been a long time since it was nice being away because I didn't check Facebook, I didn't check prices on things. I got to look at some lovely cards out there and not really care and just enjoy life. But I will say, I think right before, and I don't remember if I had a live and we talked about it yet, but it was hilarious because I remember on Facebook Glow. Like no, it was NA. I saw a post on the Facebook group NA, and something about like don't refer memes to the moderation team, something like that. Unless it's like truly offensive. So that's what I remember of Lonely God. So nice work there. It was amazing to actually see that post. It was very enjoyable. Yeah, no, I would head to sleep. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's a weekend and I'm able to stay up. This is a weekday. I made the stance that I'm not going to be doing these things anymore when it's a weekday because it's too late at night and I can just wake up the next day and actually take a look at it. So, if you haven't done so yet, if you haven't seen my videos twice already that I've told you to fill out the survey, there is a survey talking about Bushiroad's asking for your opinions on Cardfight Vanguard, Weiss Schwarz, Rebirth for You, Weiss Schwarz Blau. What's the last one I'm missing? There's a fifth
Metaverse.
one. Shadowverse Evolve. That's why I can't remember. Shadowverse Evolve. In there, you're allowed to say stuff. Yeah? If you don't like the conference being late at night and you're on the East Coast, you should probably rate that in here. On the English one, anyways. I know the Japanese one, it doesn't make sense that they would ever change that because that's their time zone. So I imagine they would just leave that there. But on the English side, maybe they change it a little, please. you yeah, I laughed so much when I saw that post go up on there. I was like, dang, you must have. I don't know if I read all your things, and I could see how some people would get offended by some of your memes, but it's all in good fun, I believe. It's a joke. It's a
That one
joke.
probably hit too close to home for some people.
It's a joke in 2023, so maybe it was a little too harsh.
Yeah.
So wait, I don't
There
know.
were there were a few of them that really had me cracking up.
Yeah,
So
no. I
or going,
remember.
yep, that's how it works. So
Yeah,
true.
I remember reading one and I was like, damn, that probably pissed someone off. But it's all in good fun. So I'm gonna go with that. Anyways, I need to start out with this one really quick, and the reason why I have to start out with this one is when I was on my trip in Japan. I remember standing there very vividly in my thoughts, and I remember my niece late at night. I don't know why she was even looking, but she was like, "You did a live or a video on shrines," and I'm like, "Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And she was like, why did you tell me? Because I would have sent you my turtwigs. And I was like, well, why should I tell you? Because you should be watching my videos. Anyways, so here is the shrine. I only want to put this up here early because if she's watching this, then this gets out of the way. And then later on, I can talk about her, and then she wouldn't watch it in the video. So here we go. This is your Turtwig shrine. Obviously, she's a fan. She has other stuff. So if you take a look at the bottom left, this was Pikachu with the chef's hat from Pokemon Cafe, but she's only showing off her Turtwig collection right here. So, I mean, I will say, niece, this is a nice little collection that you got going on. The only negative, and again, I'm not bashing you on it, is when you took the picture, you kind of blocked this picture of Turtwig back there. You know, he's in this frame, so if you use your imagination, you can probably piece together what the rest of his body looks like back there. So that's a very nice one. She got a lot of plushies going on. I am a fan of plushies, as you know, so pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
And they're really cute.
Yeah, yeah, they're really nice. I like it.
Did you do the cross stitch?
What, right here?
Yeah. No, the artwork. Did she do the? It looks like a cross stitch.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea. She did not give me any other info outside. I love Turtwigs. So this is the I love Turtwig shine, work in progress, but I do enjoy it. Thank you for submitting that.
Very wholesome waifu husbando there.
Yeah, and then my sister was like, "You didn't tell me you were doing shrine." So here's hers. She has way more stuff than this, but she was here all day. That's why I was doing those One Piece videos and not responding as much today. So basically, my sister came over here today, and I was like, "Do you want to do your shrine? Because I need it by tonight." And she was like, "It's a mess." But so she threw this little bit here together. So obviously loved Sailor Moon. When we were there in Japan, we definitely made sure to swing by a bunch of different Sailor Moon shops. And here you are. Yeah, so this is really neat. She got some like 1,000-piece puzzle that it shows Sailor Moon, but it's one of those ones where like every puzzle piece has like an episode in it, like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is actually really cool. I like those kind of things. Really awesome. Yeah, so here you go. Here is her little Sailor Moon shrine. There we go. There it is. So there you are, niece and sister. So there it is. Okay. I know. I like that. I'm glad they did that. So yeah, anyways, gone. So back to this. So if anybody out there actually has shrines they want to show, feel free to send that over. And at some point when I do a live, I'll bring that up next time. Or I guess I could just put it in a video. Who freaking knows anywhere.
Well, so, I mean, maybe after my local waifu tournament, we'll send you like all of our shrine picks.
Oh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be neat. So tonight, anyway. Wait, actually, how about this? I haven't been here for how long has it been? 3 weeks, 4 weeks? I don't know anymore.
It's been about 4 or 5 weeks actually.
4 or 5 weeks? Holy crap! It's been a while.
Tim from London, another YouTuber that does very similar stuff to you. I think it's Pokey Tim is his screen name. Yeah, when I watch his Friday rips on YouTube, he always asks me if I found a replacement for doing Monday nights now.
Oh, wait, who?
Okay.
Wait,
what's that?
Who did you say?
I think his screen name's Pokey Tim on YouTube.
Oh, Mike. Mike. Yeah. You mean Pokey Mike?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, who's Tim?
Sorry, wow. Thinking she's gonna yell at me for getting his name wrong.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I've been hanging out on his Friday rip streams in the afternoon, and he always asks me, what am I doing since you've been gone? And I've had to tell him I have no life on Mondays now that you're gone.
You go watch Monday Night Raw. That's what all the cool kids do.
I watched Monday Night Football the last couple weeks.
Okay, well, I mean, you have Monday Night Raw. I mean, The Rock came back. I don't know what show that was. I just remember hearing about that. So, and John Cena. You had John Cena and The Rock. This is a good time to be alive. But Dolph Ziggler just got laid off, which is kind of actually really sad. So, anyways, I haven't seen any wrestling over there. I did watch sumo wrestling when I was in Japan, so that was interesting. Did not see that one coming. just in general. I knew the thought about
Watch it
sumo
on
wrestling,
TV or
but
something?
actually seeing it different.
Did you watch it live or on TV?
No, on TV. It was late
Okay.
night because we had other things going on. Because my boss told me I should watch it live, but I never had the chance. Like my days in Japan were beyond jam packed. Like as in, we walked a lot. We walked a lot. We took a lot of trains. We stood a lot. Like we were on the go from like some days 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning till like 8 or 9 at night, and then you keep in mind it was 90 something degrees. So that amount of effort and then being super hot all day, it was beyond draining.
That
So
sounds
that's
rough.
yeah, it was so I needed more time there. Honestly, 2 more weeks would have been very nice, but you can't just take that much time off from work. Or they
No,
couldn't. I had the days. I could have took another 2 weeks, honestly, but they did not. So here I am again. But yeah, no, Japan was sweet. The food is freaking good. The exchange rate was amazing. So yeah, if you want to buy a card, it's like just take off 40%, and you voila, you get magical, nice looking cards for 40% less than what you can normally get them for. It's pretty insane. Like I lost all concept of how much things cost. And I find myself when I'm back here now being like, dang, everything's freaking expensive, like comparatively. So
how,
it's
how was the shop? How was the in-store like LGS prices in comparison to UUT?
basically the same. Like
Okay.
from,
Okay.
I mean, there's other places that had lower, right? But I mean, you can use the UUT price as a gauge and like work your way down a little bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty solid. And there's some places that base their prices off of certain other websites, but basically you go for that. It's like a TCG player, right? You get
Right.
somebody that starts off with the pre-orders, and then from there people start going down and down and down. So that's basically how that works. So if you go to enough shops, you might find like some pretty sweet deals. But again, that requires a lot of effort and a lot of time, which I didn't really have. Why does this thing say Mew?
I don't know. I was
Anyways,
wondering that myself.
that's completely wrong. So, anyways,
It looks like a Snorlax to me, not a Mew.
oh yeah, no, the
Maybe
Mew's
because
right
Mew,
here.
maybe because Mew is the chase card, the Mew EX.
No, it's they horribly mislead. Wait, 151 Mew. Do they all say this? Sorry, I mean, I'm going a little off here. Yeah, they all say this. So I guess they
Yeah.
just tag it with Mew, but Mew's really right here. Unless I'm totally missing something. Erica? No, she's not the chase. It'd be the Charizard. Here you go. Bam, right there. I will tell
Huh.
you,
Okay.
I know I'm like all over the
Okay.
place right now, but a lot of things happened in the last couple weeks, and it's been a long time. See, Erica's right here. 47.99, so $49 with shipping. I will say,
Apparently the Mew EX was gonna like redo the entire current standard format because it's so good. So I assumed it was gonna the foil versions were gonna be expensive.
yeah, no. I mean, I sat here and I thought about it. And this is no shot on anybody doing rip and ship or anything like that, or YouTube openers or whatever. Like, I always wondered, and I didn't watch enough of them, and then I got to Pokemon 151. And there's times where people will open old product, new product, and they'll open and they'll see like a $3 card, and they will be super excited for it, right? And I thought to myself, I'm like, I never really understood it until I got to Pokemon 151. And even earlier when I was talking to my sister about One Piece, I'm like, let's just stop for a second and be like, you know what? Just look at the card and tell me if you enjoy it and like it, right? Like I love Blastoise. I started out with Squirtle. So if I were to get this card, I'd be really excited for it. It's only $36. When I take a look at this and compare it to like Weiss Schwarz, this thing right here, this Charizard, $100. Like what are our SPs looking like? 400, 500, $1,000 for some. And I'm like, you know what? It's all about the love of the actual, hopefully for most people, the love of the actual card or what's actually on it, the character and all that stuff. So I could see now why they do it, because you just have to find that one right set for you and you'll just be happy actually getting some of these cards. And that's where I land on it. I'm like, it's really cool to actually see this. But like in reality, what I'm saying here, if I had to buy a $1,000 SP and then I could compare it to this 151, I could just buy every one of these cards, right? Like I don't even have to open this thing. Like this box right here, $50. And then I look at every other card. Like there is literally only, unless TCG is missing a card or someone hasn't bought it, like every other card is below that price. Like right here. Like you just look at it. The only thing is Charizard right above. I'm like, I could just buy every one of these things and call it a day. But I think it's what I talked about with that whole gambling video. It's a lot more fun to actually pull the cards yourself and to actually have someone else actually pull it too. You know, you'd be excited. I'd be real excited for this card. And this thing is only, where the heck, $10. Is that $10? Wait, Japanese Squirtle. No. Give me the English Squirtle. It's $12.20. I'd be really happy if I got that card. And that's it. It's the love of the dang thing. So there. That's what my Pokemon speech is. I saw the set and I'm like, you know, this is amazing actually. And you don't have to be. It doesn't have to have a sign card. It doesn't have to be $800. You could be really excited just opening this thing, and this is only $1.45. That's the counter argument to your gambling video a couple of days ago. What, that opening it? I don't know what the counter argument is. I'm sorry. I just said it, but I don't know. All I know is it's straight. Oh, the buying the single. Buying the single. Yes, that's the counter argument, I think. But that's what you should really be doing. Like, if you don't want to gamble, you just buy the single. And that was the whole Quince thing. When I held up the Quince gotcha stuff, you just buy the dang thing and you'd be done it. But it's not as fun. And it's not as memorable. So, okay. What else should I know about Audrey that I missed? Or anybody out there in the crowd? Anything substantial?
The BCS promo for the Weiss thing is going all over the place financially.
Which one? You mean the Quince one or the Benny Maru one?
The Quince. There were apparently people walking around BCS Rosemont offering $100 each on them.
Yeah, I can see that. Where the heck is it? It's this one. Yeah, I mean they're in pajamas, so I can see why people would want that. Like, why not? I want pajamas, quintessential quintuplets.
Clarify something for everybody looking for that card. Everyone who played Weiss got the card. There was I know Vanguard in that listing talks about getting packs and stuff, but the Weiss players got the Weiss card at Rosemont. So I don't know if they're going to be as rare as, popular opinion is saying. And I had already agreed to sell mine for $20, so mine went for $20.
Yeah, that was too low. When I heard you write that, or not, I read that you wrote that you sold it for $20. That seemed a little cheap to me.
Well, I was thinking $30 retail, and I was giving the person a $10 value because they're a friend of mine.
Yeah, that seems really low to me. Yeah, it seems really low. I mean, because it's a nice card overall. And even then, when I think about it, again, not to take a shot at Benny Maru, because he's a great character and he was really good in the movie that I saw on the airplane. He's still a dude. He's still a dude. He's still a dude at the end.
Huh? In response to your comment, Joshua, just go. Take a trial deck with you. Barely play the first round. And drop. You'll have your promo, or I think they gave the promos out. I'm pretty sure they did at the start of the first, during the first round, or like the start of the second. So go, take your losses, you could probably just sit there and tell your opponent, hey, I have no idea even how to play the game. I'm here for the promos. I'm going to give you the win. Wait 5 minutes and report it. And then once you go 0-2 drop, and then at that point go visit the the dealers and walk around and actually experience the thing. So, like, I took a pile of cards to one of the shops for their buy list. Traded it in for a gold ship playmat and gold ship sleeves from Uma Musume for Ben. So I was pretty happy. Oh.
Okay. Oh, going back here. Let's see. The counter argument was be happy with what you pulled without worrying about value. I mean, for me personally, I think I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that because I open it for my own collection, so I don't really think about values. There's times where I just don't know what cards are worth, but I can tell as people open certain things that as they pull cards that are not as of value, you can see like the happiness slowly go away. So I don't know how many people out there really open, like truly open, that isn't crazy, I mean decently well to do, that can have that mindset, if that makes any sense, because everybody's thinking about value, hopefully pulling a card, maybe selling it so they can uh fuel what they just spent and buy more stuff. I don't know how how often that actually happens.
I was gonna say I don't know how you can do that. Because even if I crack a case, and I'm sitting there and it's like, okay, I got my playset for me and Ben, and that's all good. But then I'm sitting there going, "Ugh, I need the signs to help pay for this."
Yeah,
So
yeah. So it's a gamble most of the time.
if it was Rosemont, and you skipped it, Big Joshua. You could have came hang out. I would have like given you the tour, introduced you to everybody. You could have watched me get my butt kicked because I started 1 in 3 for the event. I mean, have some laughs at my expense.
Yeah.
Doggone it. You should have came.
BCS. So should I? No, I wouldn't want to lose. I think about that and I'm like, I wouldn't want to just go there and lose. I feel like I'd want to try.
Well, I don't know if Joshua knows how to play the game where you do. So that's the big difference.
Yeah.
Though also just to throw it out there and clear my name, I won the last 3 rounds and I finished 4-4. But yeah, the first 4 rounds were really rough.
Right. Yeah. But you didn't give up. You didn't get that. That's what I'm like. I don't know if I'd want to just quit. I don't know if I just want to quit because you could have, right? Like you're down that much. You're not going to win overall. Like you're not going to be top 8 or whatever. So I
Joshua,
imagine.
I felt like my first round opponent didn't know how to play the game either who beat me, so
Yeah. Oh,
I win, and I think that was why I lost that game. Is I started going into more of a demo mode and teaching him how to play properly. And when I do that, I stop concentrating on what I'm doing, and I
wait. Why
screwed
would you
up
do
really bad.
that? Why would you do that?
Because I'm nice.
Yeah, but it's in a tournament setting. You gotta go for the win.
Yeah, and that was the last time I made that mistake.
Okay. All
But
right.
I realized it afterwards. I'm like, really? Because I lose most demo games, so. Oh.
Okay.
Lancer Links, to answer your question, I played 8 bar Hololive with Bay and the Buki level 3. Oh.
Yeah, no, I go to win. Like, yeah, I go for the juggler. I don't care if you're a little kid, if you're an old man, uh, it doesn't matter. Like we're playing. You showed up to play. We're gonna play. Because I feel like it's what do they say in those anime movies? Doesn't matter, TV show, right? I'm not gonna give you a handicap. Like we're gonna play because you decided that you wanted to play.
Yep.
It's more genuine, honorable that way. So no, I'm not gonna lay down. I'm not gonna lay down one bit for you. So Because one day they'll come and beat you, as we saw with Audrey. That moment of weakness made you lose. So, anyways, first game. The other ones, I don't know what happened there, but you can see right here. This is Rosemont, Slime, Twins,
Slime had a hell of a day.
Seven Deadly Sins, SAO. David Young didn't get to play. I saw that on Facebook, so that's interesting. What happened there? But yeah, hopefully they. I don't know if I want to talk too long about this. You can go ahead if you want to talk about what happened in Rosemont. Feel free. I
I
just
don't
don't
think
want to stay too long on it if you want to talk about
I
it.
don't think that stuff really applies to your video and what you do as a YouTuber, so I wasn't gonna go there.
Nah, I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'll give you like 3 minutes.
You want to see a lot of crap that went down and Bushiroad screwing up. David Young has a postal globe all about it.
There you go. Yeah, lots of things
But
happen.
basically, the app was horrible. The app was very hard for people to use, and it cost them the ability to play. And Bushiroad's terrible with record keeping, so lots of people couldn't use their buy cards.
Yeah, I think that
And
not to
somehow I
say
ended up
David
with
Young not being able to play was not the worst part, but I even go further and be like, if you played for these buy cards and all of that, and actually legitimately got it, and they told you you couldn't use it, I think that's even
that happened to at
worse.
least 4 people that I've ran into and talked to people about.
Yeah, yes, and that's my part is here. I'm like, hopefully they work through the kinks of all that and learn about it again. If you are one of those people that had that happen to, you have this survey. Obviously, it's going to do you no good at this point, but it's one of those ones where they're looking for feedback. So make sure to put that in there.
Sorry guys, I got con flu from the event, and I'm kind of just now pulling out of it.
Uh, yeah. So
So
yeah, that's what just needs to happen. That survey. This
now
survey right here is gonna be amazing. It's just
my
people have to fill it
personal
out.
my personal experience with Bushy Navi though was somehow it said I had 5 wins by the end of the tournament,
Nice. Moved
and
up.
in round in excuse me, I'm sorry. In round 3, it tried to assign me a loss before I even played.
It just knew. It was a prediction.
Yeah, it
It was a
do.
prediction. So yeah, I mean this whole Bushy Navi, hopefully they work it out. I feel like they will. I assume, and this might not be the right assumption, that it's probably the same group of people running it, going from place to place. Don't know if that's actually true. Hopefully. Do you know? Like the workers that the Bushiroad staff that was there for Ontario probably went to
Actually, it was
Illinois.
not. It actually was not.
What? Where are they digging up people then?
Apparently, and I didn't recognize anybody that was there staffing. Well, the main staffing folks. From
Hmm.
what I had heard, and I heard this from another source, I didn't hear this straight from Bushiroad. But basically, the folks that would normally be running the BCSs were assigned to do a festival in LA instead of flying out to Chicago. So we
Oh,
had folks that were very inexperienced in dealing with BCSs at Rosemont.
yeah. Okay. They should have taken half the team and half the team. That's what they should have did. You guys cover the
Joshua,
tournament.
Joshua, to answer that question, Chicago. Excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hit mute real quick. I gotta cough a bunch, and then I'll answer your question. Okay. Chicago is the home of one of the greatest Weiss players in the country, Clinton Chan. And Clinton has done, whether intentional or unintentional, because he is, and I'm not saying this is a slight at him, he is one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet in real life. I loved every game I've played with him. We have a fun rivalry going, so please don't take this as disrespect to him. But he has done a very good job of selling the Chicago area around his locals and all the locals he attends on the glories of slime. And so Chicago for the last couple years has been very, very slime heavy. I don't that deck is damn good, but don't expect that to be the norm. Expect more Gura probably in the next one.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Because I mean, you know, I don't see like a breakdown of like the different decks that showed up, but
Yeah,
like,
we don't have the breakdown yet, but there's a lot of regional skews.
yeah,
There's a lot of
I know, but you had 192 players. I mean, I see a Hollow Live right here, but was there like non-existent Hollow Live then?
no, there was a ton of Hololive. It just didn't make the top cut. I mean, I was sitting, again, I'm gonna out myself. I was having such a bad day. I literally sat at the last table that had a game going at one point. And I was seeing a lot of bad Hololive decks in the back end,
But
including mine. I wasn't playing Gura, so I
wait,
had a
what do you
bad Hololive.
mean? Like not good Hollow Live or
Not
people playing
not
badly?
very not very competitive decks.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah, I'll be the first to tell you I tried to fuck around and I found out. So,
so they
I
they
only saw
tried. I mean,
I only saw one Gura all day.
yeah, okay.
So,
I mean, there's Hollow Live, but I guess I don't know. Maybe people thought that deck would work, or they just wanted to have more of a good time.
how Gura does have a problem of really blowing up in your face. That's why I didn't play it because I didn't want to play 8 rounds of Gura ticking me off. Um, so if that could be a trend that happens to other people, because I know of others it's happened to. Now, if that starts happening, then yeah, Gura's gonna fall back and not be as popular. And I mean, Weiss King is correct. Slime is pretty freaking awesome, and it does have some good answers to stuff. But on the tier list, technically Gura is better. But people might Slime's a lot easier to run than Gura. So, but I
Yeah,
do think
I think that's.
I still stick with this being a regional skill.
I don't know if it's easier to run, a little bit more consistent. Then personally, I
Well,
would.
the issue also is having slime. Remember, it has 4 1 zeros that are $60 a piece.
Uh huh.
The Shizus are, $60 a piece. The mask from the TDs that you probably want to run, or God only knows how much.
They're probably like,
The
I think
Reaver
last
level
time I
zero from the
looked like
TDs are like $20 a piece.
15, 18. I honestly,
I'm
I
pretty sure they're at 60 now.
what the mask?
Well, the Shizus.
Oh no, I
And
meant the mask.
The mask are just a TD card, but I think they're up to like 15, like you said.
I
And you need several of those.
I don't know how I feel about all that at this point because it's like, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? It's like you had a reprint of it. I mean, with the slime mask, it was a promo for set two. I mean, it was cheap for a while there.
They
Obviously, people
probably
just bought it
straight up
up.
honestly, they probably straight up need a reprint of the Slime TD.
Yeah, that should have happened. Why they chose not to and reprinted Kaguya, no idea in my mind. But the trial deck definitely should have been reprinted. Like at this point, let me go back one. Let me go
Hey,
step
but
back a
Jan, did you
touch.
put that up now? I mean, it could have dropped again, but
What?
Shizu.
Oh, I'm just bringing this
Well,
up.
apparently she's okay. A couple people are saying she's down to 20. All right, well that's good.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it where she was $60.
I should have posted in the chat because I definitely saw it.
Really? All right, let me see.
It's been a bit, so maybe I was looking at it pre.
You might have been thinking of a different card, like the Reamer Tempest one. But yeah, I've seen her in
Yeah,
the
Place
20s.
Technique is pointing out that she was 60 a couple months ago, so maybe that's when I looked it up.
I
Like
don't.
when everybody was starting to prep for
Yeah, I don't see a sale
yeah.
at all. Well, let me actually go back. Yeah, I don't see a sale at all at $60.
Okay.
That was that fun TCG player pricing that maybe on your head, but I think
Okay, well good, because I don't want that card to be that expensive so people can play it.
yeah, no, if it was anything, it would have been one of these. Yeah, Reamer Tempest was the highest one if I remember correct, and I think I do. Yeah, he was in the 40s, like I was thinking near 50s, but yeah, it's 40s.
Good
40s,
grief.
30s. Yeah. Yeah, this should have been reprinted 100%. Like this trial deck. It made no sense. They had slime 1, 2, and 3. They could have picked at any point one of those to actually reprint the trial deck. But hey, why not? Whatever. I mean, people don't need this card, right? So, um, yeah, Rimuru Tempest. But no, the mask, $15. That's what I thought I remembered.
That's so ridiculous for a card. It's a two. That's a 2 of in every trial deck.
Well, and that you got it in this one, Anti-Magic Mask. There you go. So you could have got this version too. Yeah, there was like every opportunity to bet these cards, but I mean, obviously, what happens over time is people don't want the deck anymore. They sell their cards, and magically now they want them again, and somebody bought them up, or they disappear because the person that has it stopped playing, and it's in someone's closet at this moment.
Yeah, I sold my 2 TDs at 70 to someone for 75. I know they were worth higher at that point, but I just couldn't bring myself to sell TDs for that much.
Right.
Just couldn't stomach it and look myself in the mirror.
Oh, and well, the other part is, I know you're talking about the slime deck and all of that. It's like I remember how back in the day we were talking about play sets being like a ton of money, and so I'm just like I hear how much these cards cost, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's okay to me. It makes sense. It's in demand, and you know, play sets back then were how much money. So I'm not saying
Well,
that it's not.
when I started in 2012, they were 400. Then they dropped down to about 300. Now they're down to about 250 for pre-order, and
Right.
probably dropping further.
So when I hear about decks and their prices, kind of like in this situation, I'm like, you should probably be used to it. And I'm not saying that like anybody wants to shell out that kind of money. It's kind of like if you were there a couple years ago, that's probably how much it would have not costed, but it's like buying a playset that you could use inside of this tournament, so that hopefully that you can win this card if you love slime. If not, you just sell them for $1,500 if you can. So that's that one. I
haven't seen that one for sale yet.
I've
The
seen
congratulations
two.
card.
One for
Okay.
1750. Someone tried to sell it for 2,000, and then there was another 1750. So these are up, and obviously these aren't fetching. There, I would imagine doesn't fetch the type of money as the ones in the past, but who knows? I mean, I could be totally wrong on that one. People could love this card, but we'll
Well,
see.
it's not as rare as the world's card. So
Yeah. I would have put this one as the winner card. But I mean, we have two different thoughts on this. So but yeah, I would have slapped this congratulations on this card.
I
I
mean,
put it on that one. I mean, people are going around asking for this already, right? Like I don't
yeah.
know. I mean, yeah. If you wanted the card to do really well, I would have picked this card as your congratulations.
I think they went with it for the regular BCS promo to encourage people to come get it. Because the Quiz girls have more appeal than Benny Morrow across the board because they're cute girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Benny Morrow is an ogre.
Yeah. I would have just this is a prize worth fighting for. This one,
Yeah, I think White Sack King actually hit this on the head. The
what?
Quid Scrolls are for the collectors and the fans. Benny Maru's for the players. So, make the Quid Scrolls really accessible for everybody.
Benny Maru is for the players.
Yeah.
This one's for the why? I don't understand that one, honestly.
Because from what I have seen of collectors, they're not going to hunt down a Benny Maru if it didn't have that stamp.
Mm-hmm.
And a play, like if you look at the Rosemont report where there's 3 slimes, there's 3 people that would really respect that card because, well, they use it. It would mean more to them.
As a collector, it's nice to actually have the card, but the other factor in having a card is the rarity. So as a collector, you'd be wanting to hunt this down too. I mean, what you're saying is to make it more accessible to collectors, but I would say the same thing. If you made this super rare to actually get, this thing collector value wise is going to be fairly expensive. This right
It
here.
would be if that was the championship card, it would be priced out of range for like 90% of the
Yeah.
Weiss collectors that want that card.
Yeah. So I guess it depends on your
It would
viewpoint of
be
what a collector actually wants. But yeah, this is the a nice for the people
okay.
that
Benimaru is going to go for about probably for about 1K because mainly because it has that BCS championship stamp. This is good. This would if the Quince girls had the BCS championship stamp, I bet you it'd go 5 to 6K
yeah.
because it's the Quince girls, and it would have a appeal outside of just mainstream white circles.
Yep. So yeah, it's your definition of what collector
I
is.
get
Yeah.
that they'll want Benimaru because of the stamp, but
Ugh.
I think that the Quince girls are going to be more desirable anyway because because they're the Quince girls.
I would just had a different art. That's all. I mean, I think Benny Maru has a lot of other cool arts that you could have used.
Really? Because actually, I mean,
That?
I'm not the biggest slime fan, but I have watched the series, and I think that's the most Benimaru card there is. That is Benimaru being Benimaru.
Mm,
Oh,
alright, I'm going back to Pokemon. I need a set 3 Benny Maru.
oh. We haven't even started on
Benny Maru. I take that card over this card. So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this one's more formal. The stamp probably stands out more. I don't know. Just remove this and slap on BCS. Should be all right. I think with that foiling.
Yeah, the foiling is really pretty.
Yeah, it looked pretty awesome. So
I've seen that card on whatnot. It's hella pretty.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. The live link disappeared from the Bushiroad JP channel for me. Wait, hold on. Before this happens, I'm going to copy this video URL. You know, wouldn't it be great if somehow like their room gets canceled and then let me just can I click this? Let's see. One sec. That works for me. This works for me. Yeah, that works. So if I go like this and I go like this, it's here. Okay, Tokyo Game Show. Hopefully this doesn't mean this is actually going to take 2 hours, because it's only Cardfight, Vanguard, and Weiss Schwarz, and I don't want to stay up till 3 in the morning. Weiss Schwarz, Bushiroad, you're killing me. Okay, so that one's that. Let's see. Going up here, I didn't want to miss this. Joshua Bixby said something about Oska. I opened Oska Spy Family a couple weeks ago and I hit Anya SSR. I also hit a Bill Watkins holding a dodgeball. Guess which one I like better. Do you like the Bill Watkins? All right, let's see. So I still like going back to this because you can see Ami Ami. Oh, they actually finally sold out. Oska right here had to put this on sale on Ami Ami because people aren't buying it because of the lack of signatures. I assume so. People canceled their orders, which means Ami Ami probably got stuck with this and then had to put it on sale. You can see the difference in like the booster pack, 2580 versus my Teenage Romantics Comedy Snafu, which was 4500. It was like they dropped it a lot. That's humongous. That's almost 50% they dropped it by, which is insane. So yeah, this is just a disaster. We'll see what happens on the English Weiss Schwarz version, but yeah, this right here, not so pretty. Not so pretty at all. But congratulations on pulling that. So going back.
That's a pretty good deal on boxes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
I was pointing out that that's not the actual Bushiroad stream.
What? The actual stream is the Tokyo Game Show. Oh, is that why it's 14 to 1600? Okay, well, hopefully they just last an hour. I'm good for an hour. I don't want to be here forever. Yeah, I figured you would. Okay, so that's that. So BCS. So going back here, might as well go back to Japanese Weiss Schwarz. Japanese Weiss Schwarz. What happened while I was away? It would be Da Capo. Did a lot happen with Da Capo? I totally forgot about it.
I
Nothing.
don't think so. I mean, it's
Nice
going to be
cards.
interesting what it does for the set, but
Yeah.
I don't think it made much of a splash.
Okay. Dengeki, obviously, there's a lot of people that bought Dengeki just because of the different IPs in it. I think it's totally worth it. To me, it's one of those nice long-term kind of sets to actually have. The prices was very interesting as I was running around Akihabara that day, trying to find different boxes and cards. I will say again, like, there was an amazing amount of people opening that as I stood in the various shops. Like an amazing amount of people opening, and it was just, it was. I don't want to say it was FOMO. They knew what they were doing. They'd buy 2 boxes, try to open it in like 3 minutes, and then when they didn't get something, they'd go up there and buy 2 more boxes. And I looked over to just see them actually opening this, and I didn't mean to. Obviously, I'm not like trying to stare, but like when he finished, he had his wallet and it was just filled with bills. Like this dude came to these two, actually 4 6 people came to actually get some SPs. It was an amazing sight to see. But then when I went to Gurapan, I just remember like seeing gigantic bags of wrappers and boxes. Just it was like a machine, like a factory. Oh, it was like the Willy Wonka thing. That's what it was, where it's just nonstop opening and sorting. It was pretty incredible to see all that happening in a very hot room. I will tell you, very small hot room. Yeah, so that was my experience with Dengeki. I did open, and I hated the video, so you'll probably never see it. But I did open while I was there, so pretty good. Yeah, the prices were great. I picked up a full deck for under 100. Yeah, it's just insane how much Dengeki was
And
being opened.
apparently that deck worked because he won locals today with it. So
Nice. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I did see that earlier. So that the H store. Yeah, because if you look on Facebook Global, someone was saying that they went to Gurapan and it was impossible to find, and they ended up in an H store. That literally happened to me because I was like, the problem was this place uh pointed you to like an alley, and you have to go up the building. We got to that said building, and there was just people staring at us. It was obviously the wrong building. It had nothing to do with Gurapan. And then we went back to the street, and then we started trying to use our Google Maps again, and it kept teleporting us around because we were, in an alley, so it couldn't really pick us where we are. And then my sister started using Google Maps, but the live view to actually see like what was around. Then we eventually found it after 60 minutes in 90-degree weather and at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was no, it wasn't 1. It was 11:30. 11:30, so it was beyond hot. Like we were just dying, and I felt super bad. So then I had to buy everybody ice creams, so they wouldn't get pissed off at me. But we eventually found it. And Gurapan, I will tell you, is very hidden away. It's on like a main street, but it's hidden away. The stairways up there, if you fall, you'll die. As in, it's super steep. There's no handrails, and there is enough room for like 1.5 people to walk by. And yeah, once you get inside of there, it's super tiny. This place was meant to churn out product. And I just say that. That's my thought, anyways. I don't know. Maybe they play in there. Who freaking knows? But from what I saw on there, they were really pushing the product. Oh, I did not pull my Dengeki yet. So I have a master case that I'm opening that's sitting over there by my door that I have yet to open. It's actually dirty right now, so I haven't done anything with it. Like the actual box is dirty. I have other stuff that um, I need to open, but yeah, Dengeki, nothing yet. Yeah, it was a great time to actually be there. But yeah, that
You
huh?
you haven't covered something really big that happened in Japanese Weiss.
Oh, the Oshi Noko.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
I guess that's
lord.
big. I don't know. I mean, I honestly I don't understand why people are asking if it's coming to English because I mean, isn't it like a foregone conclusion that it is coming to
I would
English?
say 75% chance, but at the same point, I'm hedging my bets and buying JP anyway.
All right. Well, to me, and this is just me. Like you had like one of the biggest animes from that season. You have everybody else like asking about it. I mean, unless it's like ungodly expensive or somebody just refuses to hand it over, like I can't imagine how this doesn't come to English. It's like when English Weiss Schwarz announced Lycoris Recoil, and I had no reaction because I somewhere in my mind I thought they already announced it because because it's Lycoris Recoil. So like with this one, Oshinoko, I'm like, isn't it pretty much gonna come to Weiss Schwarz? I'm like, English Weiss Schwarz. But now, I mean, like the cards look awesome. I remember when I saw it that morning, I was like, oh, they look really cool. They're SSPs though, but they look really cool. So I don't know what the big deal about asking it for English side because I can only imagine this would be coming.
It'll be interesting to see prices on this. That level 3 Kana is a great card. And apparently somebody on one of the whatnot discords that I'm on went and pulled up a popularity contest, and Kana has a massively big fan base compared to the others on oh, what's that anime rating website that everybody uses?
Um,
You even use it for part of your buy or invest videos.
my anime list.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Kana is like stupid popular on that. And that card is amazing.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm just like I'm gonna temper my whatever on it, my emotions here, and just wait for the English. That's where I'm at. I can't imagine how this doesn't come out. So, but again,
Yeah,
it like
I went
most
from
people aren't gonna take that chance. It seems like you're just going to buy into this thing and have it happen.
I'm gonna buy a Ruby SSP and SP to I'm just gonna settle with SRs after seeing those cards.
Yeah.
They're gonna be too far out of my budget.
Yep. 100 normals, 100 parallels, six
Yep.
SSPs, six SPs, 12 or over frame rares. In my mind, I was thinking, because I kept changing my mind, it's like, uh, the worst thing that they could possibly do here, like when it comes to this, is two SPs and like two over frame rares a case. And I say SSP as in you get one SSP, one SP, and two over frame rares. Like that's I feel like there's a potential that you get four or five in any combination of this that you want to like dream up of. But I can see this almost happening. It could be like two here, two SPs and three over frames. Then you'd have 5 out of 18 boxes. But I don't see this being super friendly just because it's 6 and 6. I think back to quintessential quintuplets is why I'm saying this,
I don't think
right?
it's gonna be super friendly because everybody's gonna be trying to max it. and the prices are going to get really scared.
Well, because like Quince, you
Gonna go
had
through the roof.
5 SSP, 5 Hana no Yome rares, and then you had your OFRs. So that's where I'm like basing this off of, like 5, 5. I don't remember what that number was. You had 100 tight, which is the same as Quince. So I can see it where this is gonna look real ugly. Like, I mean, look what they did to Dengeki. I mean, come on, what the hell is that? I mean, it was messed up what happened here with Dengeki. What was it? Set 80, 64 SPs, and you only got 3. That was insane. But you know, there were so many people that opened it that it still magically had supply, which just proves how much it was opened. But yeah, here's your trial deck, which nothing fancy here. These are just trial deck SPs. They're just trial deck SPs. So
Yeah, but they're actually SPs this time.
with signatures. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I meant by that is like when which one? Because I know you're saying signatures. Where's Chainsaw Man? Here he is, Chainsaw Man. Right, they're SPs. They have that look. And I don't want to use Attack on Titan final season, but that's what it reminds me of. It looks better. It looks better, of course, of Titan. Attack on Titan. Here. Trial deck box. That did not help me in any way. There you go. Yeah, these are SPs, right? Like that's what I'm pointing it to. These are SPs.
Yes, but those characters are not nearly as popular as Ruby and Aqua.
Oh yeah, no, they aren't. It's more just my point here is the look.
Oh.
Where people go, oh, look at the artwork on the background. The background's kind of lazy, right? That's an SP. Like this background here, because you got this background here. Yeah, that's an SP. That's an SP in a trial deck. This is your version of Oshi Noko, and
I mean, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I actually like the backgrounds for the Oshinoko TDSPs.
oh no, it's nice. It fits. I mean, this fits for the Attack on Titan. This fits for that. My point here is just there's people out there that would say what the backgrounds are kind of lazy when compared to, say, like this.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
See, so but when you get to SP versions, like you can even think about Hololive. Hololive has that triangle background, right? So Hololive 2. You get a nice fancy triangle Hololive background for people that gets an SP. And that's my point. It's an SP. There you go. You can see that over and over again. Yeah, it's an SP. Yeah, this is a trial deck SP. Oh. But it's still nice. I mean, it fits the theme. Attack on Titan, you could say, fits the theme too. Playable card. SSC. Oh yeah, SSP for Chainsaw Man. Eee, that was ugly. That was real ugly. But there it is, Oshidoko. So you're buying a ton. You're buying a playset.
I wonder if Aqua's gonna break the guy card curse. And actually hold some value.
For the SP or SSP?
Either or. Because gaifus are always cheaper than waifus.
Is it playable?
Unless it's Rimuru.
Is it playable?
The level 1 SSP definitely is.
What about the SP?
I don't remember the effect of the SP, honestly.
Okay. Because if it's not, no, it's gonna be terrible. Like this thing better be playable.
Oh, okay, yeah, the TD. All right, if it's a Fumio, the TD Aqua is very playable then, and will be included in max rarity decks.
I hear. So I'm not saying that it's not right, but I've heard about max rarity decks like for a while now, but I don't see it happen as much, or maybe it's the same amount that's happening, and there's just more cards available. But
there's more cards available.
There's times where I feel like it should there should be more max rarity decks, and I don't see it. And
Well, to be honest, a lot of people talk about trying to do them. Very few people actually get them done because it is so cost prohibitive at times.
yeah, no, and I
Yeah,
go
especially when you're going for a series like Oshinoko.
well, I go with now looking at the economy, how often should I see a max rarity deck? It depends on the person, right? But um, people aren't gonna have just money laying around to just try to max rarity a deck.
And then you run into the problem with this when it gets set 2, you have to redo it all over again, which is what I'm dealing with. But you see a lot of them get close, you see a lot of them get 50-50, and that's still even when if it's a failed attempt, it's still pulling the cards off the market. But there is a lot more being ripped these days.
Okay.
And there are going to be people who go, I want the ISSP because it's I. Even if they only want one copy.
Yep. I know. To
David,
me,
David
yeah,
Young is
I know.
David
Wait.
Young is one of them. He might not even stop at one.
Oh, just buying one.
Yeah, he might not just stop at one, but he definitely wants one.
I thought you meant like one max rarity deck.
Well, I know he's going to try because me and him have talked about it. So I know what he did in ReZero. So if he can pull off ReZero, he can probably pull that off.
Dang, I missed this one. Look at these 7 additional illustrations. Ayakashi Triangle. I know this sold out pretty quickly on Ami. I mentioned it before. I saw the manga inside of Barnes and Noble. Someone ripped off the plastic, and the artwork is not censored. The anime is, so if they're gonna do anything, you're getting the censored version. But I definitely see why people want to pick this up. That's Ayakashi Triangle. I watched one episode, and that was it. That's all I could do. I gave it a shot.
I made it through about 15 minutes of an episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. So I don't know if that comes over here. I guess it depends on the art. Because it hasn't done well here. As in
sorry.
America. Here you go. Ayakashi Triangle.
While you're looking
really
that up, Annie Scopes, if you hit 2 SPs and 2 boxes of Dengenki, I really feel sorry for your seller. And I want to congratulate you because that's pretty lucky. And let's see, there was another comment. Brayan is actually a Kana fan. Let us all take a minute and feel sorry for him when he has to buy his Kana SSP. Um,
2 SPs and 2 boxes. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, there is no way that Dengenki should have been 3 SPs. It was beyond messed up. But anyways, Zot 100. I caught up. This anime is super amazing. I will tell you, I don't know where I'm at with Zom 100. As in, I don't know how to feel. I'm excited every time I see an episode. I just don't know when the episode is actually going to show up. That is the problem with it. I remember when I was going to Japan, I saw there was a live action on Netflix, and I'm like, do I watch this? Do I watch it? And my sister was like, if they're not going to put the anime episode out, just watch the live action. I'm like, no, because I want to watch the actual anime of it, and I don't want to be spoiled on what actually happens in this. But yeah, that's the biggest problem with Zom 100. He keeps getting pushed back and pushed back. And not even in the good way. It was like, right, like if you watched 86, 86 got pushed back. There was like 2 weeks they pushed it back, and then they had to, like months later, you got the last 2 episodes. But this one gets pushed back for everything. So I mean, beyond their control, whatever. But I think they're only on episode 8. They got 4 more to go. I don't know if we're even gonna see it.
Big B, has the English stream started or the stream started yet?
It should start at 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it started at midnight your time. My mistake. Sorry.
No, 54 minutes. Yeah, 54 minutes. Yeah, I only started this at 11 as a way to catch up, but at the same time, if I started the stream at midnight, there was no guarantee I'm waking up at midnight to go do this stream. It's not happening. So yeah, that's why.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, we got a long freaking time.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was we were only doing an hour beforehand. So I'm like,
no.
oh my god, we haven't even started taking people's picks yet.
Oh no, we got a bit of
Do I
time
have
here.
do I have a prize to put up for pick system?
Mm-mm.
Um, hmm.
But it's
Alright,
on
good. Do I have anything cool that I can give away to you guys for a prize for getting the picks right?
1
Do you
a.m.
think of anything?
While you're thinking, I'm gonna do the seasonal anime for fall 2023. You got Shield Hero 3, Goblin Slayer 2, Spy Family 2, Eminence in Shadow season. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Let me just flip back here. I was gonna make a Rebirth for You video, but hey, we're already here. Rebirth for You. If you haven't seen it, it was pretty nuts what they got. Did you catch up on the Rebirth stuff? Did anybody see the
No,
Rebirth stuff?
I only saw Weiss Schwarz Blau.
Oh, Rebirth. I mentioned it on Twitter and in the Discord. I'm like, Rebirth for You, never gonna die. Anybody that hoped Rebirth for You was gonna die, you're absolutely never going to see that happen. Anytime soon. Within the next year, nope. I mean, you got Megumin set that's coming out. What day is it? It's supposed to be coming out October 10th. And then you have Azure Lane 3. There you go, or 2, whatever number they're up at this point. 2 would be, no, it's 3. It's number 3 that comes out December. That was announced. So if you like the boat girls, there you go. There's more boat girls for you. Yep, yep. You got some autographs right there. If you wanted Million Live, that's there. If you wanted New Japan, if you wanted Stardom, if you wanted Eminence and Shadow, number 2, here you go. Here's another shot at that one. If you wanted this one, the 100 Girlfriends that really, 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 really love me, you get this one, which is a new anime coming out this season for fall. So they're actually going after things that are coming out. And then this is Shangri-La Frontier, which reminds me of SAO. I'd never heard of this. I looked it up afterwards, and I'm like, oh, SAO, with a guy with a bird mask on. So that's SAO with a bird mask. So yeah, that's no, this thing's not dying anytime soon. If people aren't playing this, whatever, but they're gonna sell cards because you have all these ones that people want. You know, on my before I look at comments, because I'm not staring at comments, but on my Bushiroad global survey, on here, if you mark anything that says you bought it before, if you bought it, they ask you questions about it. And I said for Rebirth for You, this is where I stand on Rebirth for You. This is my thought process here. I will not buy Rebirth for You unless I believe, well, 1, I really want the set. 2, as long as I do not believe it is coming to Weiss Schwarz at all. Seeing Azure Lane on here, I have this feeling that you'll probably see an Azure Lane set again in Weiss Schwarz at some point. Megumin, I imagine you see something one day, so I'm not buying that. I might buy it. I might buy it actually because I love Megumin and Union, which this anime had both of them in it. But yeah, I don't want to touch things that I think is coming to Weiss Schwarz because I don't want duplicate cards. I'm like, it's just not happening. I was hoping because Kidani said he wanted to make Rebirth unique from Weiss Schwarz, and I'm like, I don't know if I believe you, buddy. because some of this stuff, like Azure Lane, it's got to be coming again to Weiss Schwarz. There's no way. It did really well, and they're not giving up on it. So that's Rebirth for you. All right, now I'm gonna look at your thoughts. Thoughts. What do you think about Reaper? Oh yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs went to Blau. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. But it made sense to me. I remember when I first called this, I said it's Weiss Schwarz boys, and everything on here is boys. I mean, you got dudes everywhere. Not to say that's anything wrong, but having did they not put it here? I guess they did not put it here. Yeah, you got Blue Lock, you got Tokyo Revengers, Argonavis. Where is it down here? Titled. Did they put it here? They did not put it here. But anyways, it's not surprising it went to Blau. How about that? I don't know where they put that announcement at. Yeah, Isekai, they move Konosuba and Rebirth to save. Yeah, they moved it to Rebirth, but if it shows up in Weiss Schwarz, I don't want to buy it because I feel like I'm just double buying. And with how much money, right, that I have, maybe other people have, I don't want to be double buying sets. So that's where I land on all that. It's unfortunate because there's some really good stuff. I mean, I didn't even look through all this much. If you don't remember Lycoris Recoil, there's a special set coming out. There you go. Special set Lycoris Recoil. That comes out this Friday. Click here for product information. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the cards of the day. There we go. Here's Begumin. Look at her. I need the freaking archive. It's not there. I don't know. It's somewhere on this website. There it is. So if you were done with Lycoris Recoil and you don't think it's coming back to Weiss Schwarz again, I mean, here you go. You can get some more Lycoris Recoil in your life. There's Union. There she is. Union. Yeah. Yeah, Goblin Slayer. I have 100 girlfriends. Chaos was supposed to last forever. I mean, yeah, it was supposed to last forever, but you have a product schedule right here that says Rebirth for you is not dying anytime soon. I mean, and I'm saying anytime soon as in the next year, right? Like right here. With this lineup here, it's not dying anytime. They're not giving up on this thing anytime soon. I have 0 experience. You have lots of experience. The translation for the survey was horrible. They have the, I think it was okay. Did you do the English version? I think they have like an English version. I know someone was complaining about the buttons being the buttons were, the button was like in Japanese if you tried it at some point. So what sets am I waiting for? Actually, I'll get back to that in just a moment. I'm gonna go back to my anime list. What anime am I waiting for? Because that's the more important thing, right? Let's see. It's kind of hilarious because like I don't know if they rank these things or not, but Shield Hero 3, I want to see. Goblin Slayer 2, want to see. Spy Family 2, want to see. Eminence and Shadow, want to see. Dr. Stone, I've never watched it. I think I will say I like tried half an episode and I just never came back to that. I wasn't there yet. Beyond Journey's End. Don't know. Tokyo Revengers, yes. Check. The Faraway Paladin. Why does this sound familiar to me? Second season. I watched this. I watched this, so I definitely will be watching that. Don't know what this one is. I mean, you got a cute girl with a dude, and yeah, why not? The Apothecary Diaries. I don't normally watch these kind of animes. Undead Unluck. Yeah, why not? That sounds alright. Girlfriend never watched. The 100 Girlfriends. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'll try one episode just because it's come out to Weiss Schwarz. Going through this quick. Not that I'm ignoring these two right here. Dead Mounts Death Play Part 2. Sounds interesting. I mean, I like the guy with the little eye laser beam. Let's just go with that one. Is there anything else on here? Anything else on here? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna put everything on a list. I'm gonna watch it. Here's that Shangri-La one. I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash. Don't know what that says, but hopefully that's not anything weird. All right, there's just too many of these. There's like a million anime. Do I see anything else? Dang, I have a lot of anime to watch. But yeah, I'm pretty much caught up with this season. Uma Musume for season 3.
Yep.
Million Live. Okay, yeah, there's just a million of these. I can't. And oh, okay, it's over. Done.
Yeah, my list is really my list is actually long for me, but probably short compared to all of you guys.
You mean anime or like sets you're waiting for?
Anime.
Anime.
I'm gonna watch Uma Musume, Spy X Family, and Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, I mean that's a good list. Oh, I
Yeah.
shall survive. Oh, I remember reading about this. I shall survive using potions. See how that one turns out. And I've never heard of this. My new boss is Goofy. You know what? Why not? Wait, what does it say? Recently changed jobs after being harassed by his former boss. He's concerned that his new boss will also use power harassment to make his life miserable. This is like the pre Zom 100.
That sounds like a yaoi fan fiction waiting to happen.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, no, I hope it lines up with a Zom 100 type stuff. But Arc Knights, yeah, there's a lot. Man, there's a whole lot of these things. My daughter left the nest and returned an S rank adventurer. Okay. Berserk of Gluttony is good. Girlfriend is interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I've never watched it. I just haven't watched it. So I do share my Crunchyroll account. Oh, it's my sister's account, so we all watch it. Watch it. Maybe it's one of those ones where I'm like, if I watch that, am I going to be judged? There's no profiles on Crunchyroll, so everybody sees what you watch. And I'm like, I don't know. I want to be like harem. It's a harem. Don't know. I mean, Rent a Girlfriend though. I loved Rent a Girlfriend. That was a great season. So it's wrapping up, but it's I don't know. Maybe we'll see that. Yona. I don't know what everybody else is thinking is coming out tonight, but I hope Rent a Girlfriend 3 comes out. I hope somehow I get Rent a Girlfriend 2/3. You could do it like Date Alive and have them combined together in the seasons. I don't care, but I hope I see another one of these showing up. That's pretty nice. I think it should do well. Zom 1, oh my god, if Zom 100 came, I'd be so happy. So happy if Zom 100 comes, but I doubt it because they haven't finished their episodes. So I don't know how you do that. And I don't know what else. I guess they could pull any of the sets from Dengenki. Right? Like you have Reign of the Seven Cell Blades, unless they just leave them as like, you know, it was nice to have them from Dengeki, let's just leave it at that. Yeah, done deal.
Well,
We're done.
let me point out with Dengenki, when Fujimi Fantasia Bunko came out, it wasn't long after when Day Day Live got announced.
Yeah, because you have.
So, I mean, literally, they gave us Day Day Live preview in Fujimi and then gave us Day Day Live the real thing right afterwards.
I don't know if the Reign of
So,
the Seven Spellblades is something that I
that's
would
that's
pick. I wouldn't
that's
pick
what I
this.
was looking at too. We were talking about me, Ty Pruitt, David Young, and some others were talking about this at dinner tonight after locals, and that was one I was because I try to get some ideas of what they think because they watch a lot more anime than I do about before I come on here to actually have a little bit of an idea of what I'm trying to talk about.
Hmm.
So the Spellblade was definitely one that like the whole table thought, yeah, there's a good chance of that coming.
I love. Oh, look, I'm not gonna say love. It was an okay anime. I loved some of the characters in it. I don't think it's popular enough to bring. I would. I would not bring this thing over. I would highly not bring this over.
Well, I don't know if it would be coming over to English. I'm just saying for tonight with a Japanese
No, I wouldn't
release.
bring it over for Japan either. You have better stuff out there than this right here. So I just can't. I just wouldn't. I mean, you got Nanao SP already from Dengeki, so I'm like, I just leave it at that. This is where I would put it. Oh,
I also had a realization tonight that kind of scared me. There has not been a Japanese SAO set in almost a year. We're due. So I'm just thinking we're like Progressive Movie or something's gonna give them an excuse to put another SAO set.
yeah, they don't have anything, so I'm good without getting another one because I don't know what they would use.
I am too, but the SAO fans tell me they're due for one.
Eh. This right here, though, this right here, Reborn as a Vending Machine. This got announced for season 2. If you haven't watched it, it's a fun show. I think a lot of people didn't give it a chance because the title and the picture just sounds ridiculous. But if you actually watch it, I mean, some people are still gonna hate it after watching it. But I think if you're just in for like a a light kind of fun kind of anime, I think that this was it. This is it for me. One of my favorite ones of this one, and the cat. Where's my? Here we go. The masterful cat is depressed again. Like my picks of this season, people are probably just like absolutely just did not like, but this one's great too.
I actually gave the cat show a try.
I love the cat show.
I I only watched one episode of it. I just didn't feel like there was much to carry on for a show with like 13 episodes.
Uh,
The gimmick felt like it was over after episode 1 already.
I just loved it. Yeah, no, it's not for everybody. But it's one of those ones where I watch all these like maybe serious animes and all this stuff. That like this one right here and the vending machine is just kind of like light fun. It's one of those ones that I can go to change the pace of what I'm actually watching.
I mean, I definitely liked I don't remember her name. This was like right before you went to Japan. I think I did this on a Monday night when we would normally be streaming. And I don't remember her name, but I thought she was really cute and fun, but it just wasn't enough to keep going.
Oh yeah.
But, but, I did successfully make it through 12 episodes of suffering and actually watched all of MyGo.
Oh, did you fill out the survey? That contest that they had?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, you could have won
no,
a
because
$50 gift card.
there was nothing nice I could say about that show after it.
Oh no, you just had to answer a question. Like
Oh,
in episode 7, blah 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 happens, and pick of the multiple choice thing.
oh, no, I didn't do that.
Okay, well,
I suffered enough from MyGo.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's
And like
see.
towards like episode 9 and 10, it felt like the girls were coming out of all of their PTSD and the show was going to start getting good. And for the first time in the series, I actually liked the song they performed. So I'm like, okay, all right, it's getting better. It's getting better. But then the last episode, they bring in this terrible, terrible band that's supposed to be their new rival, started by the girl who has angst issues with the old band that she because she was originally in it, and their song was like Rosalia, but even more poser gothness. And oh God no, just God no. Oh no, no. Uh,
Wow.
but
At least you gave
but
it. You powered through.
but that being said, I'm probably gonna end up buying the trial decks just as a meme.
I mean, it's
It'll
nice.
be
It's
it'll
Bangdry.
it'll be the worst. It'll be the worst anime that I'll ever own a Weiss card for.
I will say, if you haven't watched,
David Young, David Young, if they would have sang "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," it would have been a fucking improvement.
oh, well. If you haven't watched Ryza, I'm just gonna tell you right now. This is the episode. You can see them like all gallivanting, having an adventure, and then every now and then the screen goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like this, and then you see this on your screen. So this is the episode of Ryza. If you haven't seen it, you're caught up now. People having an adventure and then zooming in on their thighs out of nowhere for no reason. But that's
We've been there and done that gimmick with the Salt Lily.
yeah, there you go. It just zooms in like I remember watching like this past episode and I'm like everything was just fine and then all of a sudden they just zoom in on her thighs. I'm like, all right, so it's gonna be just fine. I mean,
Weiss
there's
Acting has told me that I have to watch that show because she's like right in line with the kind of girls that are in the Audrey harem, but it's another one of those.
it's an RA
I
show.
it, if I watch it and I like it, I'll have to buy stuff for it, and I'm already in the hole really bad from Oshinoko, and
I
I don't want to go in the hole again.
I think it's this show is definitely a skippable one. I still continue to watch it, but it's one of the last things I watch of the week. As in, it's nothing that groundbreaking, amazing, or anything like that. Sometimes I just find it somewhat boring. It's nothing that is worth it, but I do like the characters. I like the series because I played the PlayStation games, right? So let's see. It's already coming out for the person that said this set is gonna be which one was it? Build Divide? Who freaking had
Yeah, was it Build Divide? Yeah, it went to
it went to
something.
somebody.
While we're figuring that out, Brayan,
Build Divide.
I absolutely agree. If you look at my my wife's waifu or my waifu, Cuckoo Tang is definitely got the thick thighs going on for a Love Live girl. And Kyle Cook, I definitely think there's a good chance we're getting a Dengenki announcement today. So
Wait for
very
what?
good chance of that. Well, Kyle Cook asked if we think that there'll be a series featured in Dengenki that doesn't have a set if they'll get one announced.
Yeah, possibility. I don't know offhand which set that would be. Let's see what else. Boxo is hilarious. Yes, I do love Boxo. I'm sorry. I'm going back and reading your comments now after looking at all that. Misfit of Demon Academy would be interesting. Xenon. So SAO. So you're maybe a SAO.
I'm really thinking there's a good because these announcements are going to be for the spring, the late winter, early spring sets. So I could see I would almost yeah I'll say we're going to see an SAO set. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Um, I think there's a chance we get another Love Live set, one that's more focused on one of the franchises.
Love Live.
I would need Gisaki season 2 or Superstar season 2. So
Kaguya set. Another Kaguya set.
that would be interesting. Kaguya movie would be very interesting.
Kaguya movie. I still didn't watch that yet. So
Me
I don't know
neither.
what's in there. I read a review about it that the movie wasn't. It was just like episodes of a show. It was disappointing to most people. MyGo, Ryza, yeah. So Ryza, and Build Divide. So if anything, it comes out the Rebirth, but Rebirth was already announced, and this wasn't in here. So I don't know. I don't know if this has come. I honestly wouldn't bring Ryza over uh, to Weiss Schwarz. I just wouldn't do it. It's very limited. Unless Japan loves it way more than I think America loves this one. But it's just, yeah, it was like a kid's show to me. Kid's show, but with the thighs. Spellblade. Everybody thinks Spellblade's getting announced. It's just okay. It's okay to me. Oska, the Kaguya movie was good. Yeah, the thighs. That's all this is. It's the thighs. I mean, the show is actually has like a nice little message to it, but yeah, the thighs. If anybody want, by the way, if you want Build Divide Fate Zero, here you go. There you go. You got some saber action going on there. Yeah. So that one, Weiss Schwarz Blau. Probably not going to pick up the Bible Black that you were thinking of, so they're probably going to skip that one. You know, what was interesting to me, and I didn't talk about this yet, but was Weiss Schwarz on their English, on their Twitter, retweeted that whole Bushiroad survey. They didn't write it anywhere else. Like, they didn't put it on their website here to fill out a survey. They didn't put it on Facebook to fill out a survey. I don't know if that's like, I don't want to say maliciously that they're trying to not have you fill this out. But again, if you haven't done so, you should probably fill that out and let them know in a constructive way what your thoughts are on all these different sets or all these different games. But I just found that weird that you like because the messaging was that there was going to be a survey to capture everybody's opinion, but yeah, I don't see it here unless I'm blind. Maybe I missed it while I went to Japan. If I did,
Yeah, that December strategy meeting is going to be really interesting because that's where that survey is going to be addressed.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they said they were going to do. It's the
Donnie-
JP one, but they need to bring it over to English, like actually speak up on the English side. And now that I say
Donnie
that,
himself is going over that survey,
it should
so
really
that'll be
say
really
Weiss Schwarz Japan Japanese sets, and it should be Weiss Schwarz English. That's what needed to happen here. So they could be like, okay, this is the English criticism. I guess you could say when people type in the info, if it's in Japanese, that's one way to do it too. I guess obviously if it's in English, but yeah, they don't talk about it here. No, I was just curious about that. I'm like, is that on purpose or they just felt like it didn't need to be on here? But they are asking the English side for it too.
Yeah, it narrowed. I mean, when I took the survey, it narrowed it down pretty well for me.
What? That you're the
You know,
English side?
it only gave me like it gave me all Weiss questions because I don't deal with any of the
Oh
others.
yeah. If you hit, I have
And,
not heard of this TCG. You're not getting anything. You're not getting
well, I
questions
didn't
on
even say that. I think for like Rebirth for you, I have said I have heard of or I have bought this TCG and currently don't or anything like that. Um, and it kind of gave me a couple questions on Rebirth, and then it gave me everything else for Weiss.
It's not available. We hit back. It doesn't let you go back. But yeah, fill that out. Yeah, no, I feel like they should have promoted it. I don't know. That's where I end. Kenshin feels like Bleach level status. We got season 4. Yeah, Don Machi was where was that? That was is that Osaka? These things are all over the place. There it is. There's that guy. And I think they just got another one announced for it, actually. Yeah, there it is. 1020. Yeah, you're never going to... I don't want to say never, but... Because we've seen it come over to Weiss Schwarz, but if you want the set now, you're looking at the wrong game. If you're looking at Weiss Schwarz. Okay. Where are we? 1234. Oh, I look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's coming out tonight, especially with Weiss Schwarz 15th is it 15th anniversary? That's in November. I mean, I know they're at Tokyo Game Show, they gotta announce something. But at the same time, it's like you would think they're gonna be saving it up for the 15th anniversary. You buy tickets for it. I would totally go to it. Sounds like a lot of fun. So 15th anniversary. Where's more info on it? It's on the Bushiroad site. I don't know anymore. Bushiroad. It's not the JP version. Deny. Yeah, I feel like there's just gonna be I don't know. If we get basically one announcement tonight. When I hit music. If we get one announcement tonight, I wouldn't really be surprised by it because they're gonna save it up for November, but we'll see.
That 15th anniversary thing is actually more like a concert and a party than it is anything like these product streams are. It's going to have a lot of the music, Bushiroad music performances, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how many announcements will actually be there.
It reminded me of that one where we stayed up till like 5 in the morning. That's why I'm like, I don't know. There is music and all that stuff. They have tickets on that, but so I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna pull that 5 in the morning thing, where it just went on forever and ever.
Probably.
Yeah. But these foil cards look nice. Well, the one, anyways. Foil stamping. It'd be cool to have.
I mean, it's a heck of a lineup of performers.
Yeah.
I will probably step and watch it just to see Leela with my glow stick. I'll have my glow stick on the other side here. Gotta support my wife.
Oh, it's a little sad now that you say that. I missed out on the Miku concert. I don't know if anybody else was into that. But she came back to celebrate her, what was it? Miku Expo. I tried to get it. It was this past Friday. And I haven't bought anything off Ticketmaster in forever. And the bad part was I didn't realize you're supposed to like sit in line for 10 minutes before with the lobby. Here it is. Miku Expo.
You have seen my fat out of shape ass within the last 5 hours. You know I ain't doing the aqua thing.
Yeah, I respect anybody that's willing to do that. I myself definitely would not be doing that. So yeah, Miku Expo 2024 powered by Crunchyroll. I missed the pre-sales twice on it, and then I tried to do this and I missed out on it, so it's a little sad. But I always thought it'd be cool. Missed out on it. There was this giant Miku exhibit when I went to Japan that we went to for the anniversary for her birthday, and I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet. It was pretty cool. But then I saw this come up and I'm like, man, this would be cool to see. But now like the really nicer seats at this point are like $400, $500, which I am not gonna pay for that, and I wouldn't even know who to bring to go to it. But at this point, it's over, gone. I missed out. So maybe they'll bring Miku tonight. I know a lot of people were hoping for more sets for Miku, so. But
I mean, the anniversary gives them an excuse.
Yeah, yeah. It was so cool there. Like all the different exhibits, all like people had this nice artwork on it. You get to like write happy birthday to her on this giant wall. I don't know if I have that picture readily available. I'm really bad. I haven't even showed my wife all the pictures for Japan yet. I just haven't because we didn't get all of our pictures yet. From all the different people that went, I didn't get all the pictures yet. Oh wait, here's Miku. What's this video? Oh, I should probably look at it before. Oh. Oh, it plays music. That's not very good. I cannot be playing that. But the place had like a Dengenki Bunko exhibit that came up after I left Japan, if it ever comes up. Okay, I can't even show you that. Yeah, it was really cool. Oh, Miku. The Miku wall. Can I actually open it? Bang, happy birthday wall. Oh, I wrote that on there. That's me. Best fan. Best fan ever. So, yeah, I don't know. What else? Is there anything else I missed while I'm away? I think I'm
Well,
caught up.
the WGP got announced for the US for the first time since
Oh, US
2019.
stuff. That's right.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about US. How could I forget about the US side?
Yeah. So, store if you have your LGS and you want to participate, make sure they do their sign up before October 1st. Details are on heartofthecards.com. I did my second store tonight. I've got to do 2 more. So,
Review Starlight coming out. How
yeah,
could I
review
forget
Starlight
this?
movies coming out.
Could I forget this one? Review Starlight, the movie. Are people really? Wait, no, hold on.
Actually, all right. While you were gone, we had our review Starlight Cup at our locals. And I handed Ben a deck that I had kind of just built and then just threw aside, never got around to playing it myself. And it won the event.
Nice.
It flat out won an event. Review Starlight won an event. And the more we started looking at it, it has some holes in it, but it kind of works. I was shocked. And it doesn't use cards that are like you would expect a deck to deck. Expect the Review Starlight deck to use. So we are going to build it in English for Ben when it comes out, and so I'm gonna have to buy some Review Starlight cards. I'm doing exactly what I told everybody here not to, but I'm only buying singles, so it'll be like $10.
Really? What kind of cards are they?
What's that?
What kind of
Oh
cards are
wow, they're
they?
already listed. They're already listed. That's fast.
Well, yeah, it's kind of strange because I know they had this whole thing about not putting the cards up early. So they're here now. I'm
Can you
not
go
going
to
to be
the
doing
R's?
a video on this. I'm definitely not doing it.
Can you go to the R's? Yeah, there you go. We gotta buy 3 copies of that first one. A bunch of Mayas, a bunch of Claudines. Um, yeah, I think that's it out of the R's, so not too bad.
And how much did you say
That
you
first,
think it was going to cost?
that first one's gonna be expensive. Those will probably be like $10 each, but the Maya and the Claudines, I bet, don't crack over $2 each.
You think people are buying this?
No,
Okay.
because they're smart.
Oh no, the question really comes back to
I mean, I'm hoping that somebody rips it for singles. That is
yeah,
actually a concern I have, that nobody will rip it for singles.
yeah, that's the big problem is if someone's actually going to open these that you can buy them. And I know these aren't the same kind of sets. I just want to see the actual availability. 17, 10, 15, 12, 14,
I
14.
bought a 4 set. I bought a 4 set of that Hikari recently.
So there's I guess
And I bought a
people
4
did
set of the
open it.
card, and I bought a 4 set of the card beside Hikari there, the level 0.
So yeah, hopefully it's not all that expensive. We'll see how that works out. I mean, this one's still sitting here at 200. Like I said, this is a nice looking
Yeah,
card.
but
Just
she's a pirate with boobs.
well, yeah, no, someone bought it for 300. I'm like 300 way too high, and here it sits at 200 with no one buying it. So maybe someone will buy it one day, but these prices, I know just because it was there wasn't many, it still doesn't mean there's people interested in buying it.
Yep. I assume the seller was shocked when I put in the order for the singles. He was so shocked they sent me the wrong climax for Hololive.
This is actually really sad.
Yeah, I ordered one of the box topper climaxes because I'm switching a lot of my decks over to them because they're pretty,
Uh-huh.
and they sent me a regular one.
Oh,
So
I hate
I'm
that.
sure they were so dumbfounded that they sold me like 8 review cards that they were just too much in shock to give me the proper Hololive climax.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, these are bad. These are bad. You don't have like any sales on any of these things. It's so bad. All right. 14 minutes. And then you're either going to be happy or sad. So what are you hoping for? Like as in
me personally, I mean, my biggest hope is a follow up to either Ninja Gasaki or Superstar. Um, but to be honest, I don't really have a lot of skin in this one. I guess I could say I don't really. There's nothing that I will die if I don't get. I guess makes sense.
yeah, I hope I get Zom 100. But no, actually no, there's no way they didn't finish the anime. So they did that whole rebirth for you. They pulled 2 anime from the current upcoming season. So maybe Goblin Slayer, that would be
I
cool.
absolutely I absolutely love Goblin Slayer as an anime, but I sold my play sets of it for years ago. So it's like, if it comes out, I probably won't buy it again anyway because I don't have any of my old cards anymore, and I
Yeah.
don't want to go chasing down key stuff from that.
I'm gonna go with Goblin Slayer. Like as I look through this one, it's a set 2. It's coming out next season, which is what they did with Rebirth. They got 2 for the next season. So Goblin Slayer, I think, and I wouldn't mind having that. Goblin Slayer would be pretty cool as long as season 2 is good. Yeah, Goblin Slayer. Yeah, I wish it'd be Zom 100, but they're not even done with the freaking thing. Oh, when
That would
Oliver,
be that would be a good one to bring over. It would
yeah,
be pretty exciting.
yeah, the Spellblade one. It was basically like here. I don't know what to think about the Spellblade one. As I continue through the season, it's just like what is happening? What is really happening here? Hololive. I feel getting into Hololive is a worse rabbit hole. Yeah, Hololive. There's a lot. There's a lot to the VTuber thing, but if another Hololive shows up, wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
I mean, Hololive has been actually pretty good for me. I, as a fan, it it's something I could turn on a VTuber stream in the background and just let it go. Um, or if though I guess with VTubers I follow Phase Connect more, but that's okay. And in the Weiss set, from a player perspective, the set is so deep. There's like so many nooks and crannies you could explore with builds. Which kind of got me and a lot of people towards the bottom tables of BCS in trouble because we did. But there's a lot of really just off the wall stuff. Like you've played a little bit of Weiss, I know Big B. So let me
Yeah.
try to explain a level 3 game to you. That a deck that I built recently has. And this is just for casual play. I would never take it to a tourney.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a brainstormer that gets markers whenever it during the brainstorm process you get a particular event. So it's
Okay.
your usual brainstorm 4 if you see a climax do X.
Yep.
But if you see this particular event come, you put a marker under it.
Okay.
Then there's a level 0 that counts when you play the same event, it counts as 2 cards being discarded for your hand for the cost of the event. And the event is like 3, 4 pitch 4 cards out of your hand,
Okay.
burn 4 twice.
Oh.
So you set up your hand more for the events and, paying markers instead of your real stock, so then you can actually play real level 3s at the end of the game, and you just start burning them 4 times multiple times and laugh. And it's so silly. Not good, but it's so silly. Another one gets a level 3 into play at 1, and every time you take damage, you top check to see if it's damage and put it in the waiting room or leave it on top of the deck if it's a climax. And the same card, whenever you play the climax combo for it, reveal the top card of the deck. If it happens to be, I think, a 1 or higher, you burn them for 3. And yeah, it's just really stupid fun stuff. And so I mean, my deck with the 8 bar with the bays that can't be reversed. I mean, it's just Hololive's got all this what the fuck going on if you look past it past Gura. So it's like, yeah, it's expensive because it's 2 sets, but I don't consider it a haul.
Do people still like playing against
It's
burn
really fun to
decks?
play.
Seems like
What's
a
that?
burn. I feel like I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't play enough. I just feel like burn kind of sucks to see over and over again.
Well, I mean, that's Weiss Schwarz. End games
Okay.
end in burn. That's just what they do.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I mean, I guess if you're sick of burn, you could play Shana and play the when it goes to memory, your opponent can't burn you anymore card. Which will be really, really interesting to see what that does to the Japanese side of the game where it'll be legal because all the decks are burned. That's all they do is additional burn damage.
Right.
And if they're not doing additional burn damage, they're doing cancel burn damage.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just see
Oh,
it. I see it. I'm like, all right. Well, I guess this is
I
what we're doing
apologize.
for the next 1,000 years.
I
But
apologize. I'm wrong. Apparently, the card just needs to be on the stage. It doesn't have to be in memory.
wow.
Okay. I haven't played against Shana in probably like 8 years, so I'm drawing a blank. But
Oh, and Joshua Bixby, to answer your thing about Super Nintendo World, that's a different story. And depending on who's listening, I'm probably not going to tell that story right here. So maybe I could tell. I know you're like a channel member, and it's not to push it, but it's one of those ones where I know potentially my travel mates or could be listening to this, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Just not gonna be talking about it.
give us an essay in the Discord.
Huh?
Put an write about it in the Discord.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I'll say basically my sister was pissed off about not being able to go. So yeah, we were there at Disney. We just weren't there, or whatever it is at this point. Like
Okay.
this whole trip that I had to Japan, it's like it all merged together. I see shrines everywhere in my mind. I see theme parks because we went to Universal and Disney, and then there was a lot of walking, a lot of trains, a lot of food. It was a lot to have done in that short period of time that we were there, and it wasn't even short, right? It was like I was in Japan for like 2.5 weeks. We were there a while. It was just a lot happened, and I did not get a lot of rest, which is why everything's kind of like a blur. So T Labs is really cool. I mean, people should totally go to that thing. Where Yeah, Japan's cool. I definitely I used to say like if I didn't live in America, I would live in Canada, but I don't know about oh, it's live. Let me click. I mean, right now it's probably just like a little hold on, let me hit. It says live. Oh, and I get it. I'm getting an ad. Yeah, we're getting an ad about play Warhaven. Hi chat.
I have a feeling if I download that game, it's not going to look that good on the CGI.
Yeah, probably not. I don't want to put autoplay on. What's happening now? It's just sitting here. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this on in muted form for now, but I'll get back to it in a little bit. Yeah, I could have stayed there. I mean, that would probably be the, I guess, the other country I would live in if I didn't live in America and live in Japan. It was just a nice time. Like as in like now that I have the money that I have, I could just go there and retire. I think that would be really cool. My wife not so interested in doing that at all. I would get like a little nice little place in the countryside and just enjoy my quiet days in Japan. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Why not play Raid Shadow Legends? Everybody promotes Raid Shadow Legends. I've never played it before. I have not once played that game. So as for mobile apps, what do I play now? I still play Summoner's War. Do you play anything on your phone, Audrey?
Nope,
No, nothing.
nope. I'm really, I'm really not much of a gamer outside of TCGs.
What I got on this thing? I got Monopoly
I used
Go.
to, I used to be, but I'm weird. I collect Atari cartridges and stuff, but it's the reverse. I just keep them all. Well, I don't have sealed, but they sit in a box. I don't bring them out very often.
Yeah, yeah. Play some
As
game.
a
Well, I
kid,
guess you got Weiss Schwarz. You playing
as
some
a
card
kid, I,
games.
as a kid, I played them a ton, but
Yeah.
I just find myself. It's one of those things I just find I don't have time for because I'm talking on Discord or Facebook Messenger, and I'm watching VTubers on the TV or sports, and just yeah, that would be fun if I ever got around to it, kind of thing. I don't dislike video games, but
Yeah, gotta.
just
I don't know.
never just never
I
made
always
it
gotta
through.
play. I'm still on Overwatch 2, so I'm doing that. Yeah.
Actually, Type Ruin, I really don't. I have that massive collection, and I really don't. Now, I did buy I have a pre-order in for the new HDMI console that they're doing. So maybe I hook that up and it's a little more accessible, and then I'll start playing more often, but right now I don't.
Was the language barrier tough? No, the language barrier wasn't tough. I don't think. Not for me, anyways. It seemed okay. I think people were able to understand me as I attempted, and um, I basically got the gist of what they were saying. I definitely would like to learn a bit more Japanese before I go back there the next time, but it won't be for years until I go back there. Like, I would like to go back sometime soon, but I think it's like I don't know when I'm going to die, and I'd like to see more of the world before I do. So Japan would be cool to go back to. It's just I want to learn more. Yeah, people are nice enough there. They kind of leave you alone, which is good too. So, and the food is tasty. No, we can't start over. It's been an hour and 58 minutes. It's just over. Yeah, I like that's why I like playing video games. The ability to ignore everything else that's happening. And I know you were joking about Raid Shadow Legends. I just for as many times as I've seen the ads and people talk about it, I've never actually played it myself. I honestly can't even imagine really what the ads even have in it because when I see it come up, I just tune it out. Like my mind is drawing a blank on what really happens in that video game. All right, so we are live. Audrey, I'm gonna switch here on you, the screen I'm sharing.
Okay.
Unless you don't need to see it, unless you're watching it on something else.
I don't have it pulled up.
Okay, then I will switch screens here for you. I'm gonna stop and then restart
Okay.
that one. All right, sweet.
Sorry, Wolf Song. Basically, we talked lightly about some news and some sets, and Big Beast talked a lot about his trip to Japan, and we've kind of just spanned the time over the last.
Yeah, and whatever happened in
Yeah,
the
'cause we're
last
just hanging out with everybody in the
whatever
chat more
amount of
than,
time.
like
Anime. Talk about some
yeah,
anime. I was really
yeah.
happy about anime. I really like talking about anime as much as possible because that goes back to that whole enjoy the cards, the artwork that you get without thinking about price. Because that's what it is. It's all what's about for me is like the niceness of all these cards. I'm gonna close all this. I don't think I need it anymore. There we go. Oh, here we go. Let me mess with the volume. Hold on.
発表会2023秋 in 東京ゲー
And
ム
you
シ
turned
ョ
off
ーと
the
いうわけ
screen
で
on my
本
end.
日の総合 MC を、務めさせていただきます前田誠司です。本日はよろしくお願いします。
You turned off the screen on my end.
Oh, my bad.
ありがとうございます。皆さん楽しまれているようで何よりでございます。さあというところで、2日間にわたって開催しておりますブシロード TCG 戦略発表会2023秋、でございますが、本日はデイ2というところで、東京ゲームショー2023のメインステージから、ブシロードスペシャルステージ&ミニライブ出陣の第1部として、ブシロード TCG 戦略発表会2023秋 in 東京ゲームショーを、お送りいたしております。ブシロードから発売しているトレーディングカードゲーム略して TCG の魅力を、たっぷりお届けしていきます。
Bushiroad's a big deal. They got the main stage.
もう皆様
They need to be up
たくさんの
there.
皆様が、お集まりいただいておりますけども、本当にありがとうございます。本イベントはですね、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。嬉しいですね。拍手なんていくらもらっても嬉しいですから、ありがとう
Hey,
ござい
Big
ます。
B, can you send me the
はい、本イ
link?
ベントですね。
to it?
ブシロード
That's not
公式
working for you?
YouTube チャンネルでも
Yeah,
同時生配
nothing's
信
coming up on
中
the
で
share
ございます。
That's
会
weird.
場の皆様も配信でご覧の皆様もブシロードステージをたっぷり楽しんでいただければと思います。会場の皆様はもちろん、観覧していただきながらポスト、X ですね、投稿していただいてももちろん大歓迎でございますので、今日の感想とか、そういうのをですね、
Josh, you might have the right
よろし
idea
く
there
お
with
願
your
いします。
whiskey glass.
ではまずはじめに、本日の発表会のハッシュタグこちらご紹介させていただければと思います。本日のハッシュタグこちら、ハッシュタグブシロード出陣ステージです。
イエーイ
たくさんの投稿をよろしくお願いいたし
Sorry, I don't know.
ま
It
す
was-。
さあ
it
そ
was
してこちら
showing
の
that I
ハ
was
ッシュタグ
sharing
で
it.
つぶやいてくださった方の中からプレゼントが当たるハッシュタグキャンペーンも開催します。こちらご覧ください。はいというわけでブシロード
You missed
はい、という
nothing.
わけでブシロード TCG
This is
戦略発表会2023秋 in 東京ゲームショーに登壇した出演者の6名のサイン入りラバーマットを抽選で3名様にプレゼントします。参加方法は、ハッシュタグブシロード出陣ステージをつけて X に投稿ください。配信でご覧の皆様も今日、今ね会場にいらっしゃ
The
る
wrestling
会場にいらっしゃる皆様もぜひぜひ、
It's for
投稿たく
Rebirth,
さ
so
ん
we
して
should
み
be
てくだ
in the
さい。
clear unless they
詳しく
come
は
out with a
ブシロード
set.
公式 X カード情報部のアカウントをご確認
Hey,
く
we
だ
get a
さい。
black
というわけで
playmat, I
駆け足では
guess.
ございますが、発表の方に移っていき
Yeah,
た
you
いと思います。
gotta play that.
最初のパートは
Woo!
カードファイト
That
バ
was-
ンガ
I
ー
mean,
ド
it would be good for
行きた
autographs
い
and
ところな
stuff.
んですけども、
Yeah, that was the one they were giving away
東京
for
ゲームシ
the
ョーの特
survey.
別なステ
I
ージという
think.
わけで
It's pretty sure that was
ちょっ
the
と
one.
特別なスタートで始めたいと思います。まずはじめはカードファイトバンガードから
No!
ミニライブステージです。青木ひなさんよろしくお願いします。
I really was hoping they switched it around and put Weiss Schwarz first. We get a guitar. I saw people at the train station trying to go to the Tokyo Game Show, and I'm like, that is crazy. There are so many people waiting to get in there.
I don't recognize her.
Yeah, I don't know. There's numerous numerous performers.
早速曲を披露させていただきたいと思います。それでは聴いてください。アニメ「カードファイトヴァンガードウィルドレスシーズン3」エンディング主題歌で「ブルーバド」。
I think she's the VA for Halona Walker. I don't know. Yes, this is way better. I loved it. That was a good
ありが
performance.
とうございます。青木ひなでブルーバドを披露させていただきました。ここで私から一つお知らせがございます。こちらです。私、青木ひなが全国各地で行う無料ミニライブ&弾き語りのイベントブ
Buy
ル
the
ートリップ
CDs.
がなんと
You get a
全
card.
6店舗のカードゲームショップにて開催することが決定いたしました。はい、こちらですね、さらに青木ひなオリジナルのヴァンガードの PR カードも配
I
布予
love
定
how
で
she
ござい
strummed the
ます。
guitar right there.
日時店舗などの詳細情報はブシロードミュージック公式ホームページをご確認ください。皆様のご参加お待ちしております。よろしくお願いします。ということで以上、青木ひなミニライブでした。ありがとうございました。
はーい、皆さんこんにちは。青木さんもお疲れ様でした。とっても素敵でした。
I'm gonna change the volume here. Hold on.
みんなありがとうございます。朝から朝じゃないか、もうお昼か。お元気ですか。ありがとうございます。はい、それではここからはですね、ブシロード TCG 戦略発表会2023秋 in 東京ゲームショーヴァンガードパートを始めさせていただきたいと思います。
I feel like she was on the rebirth one. I don't remember. I thought it was her. Someone hit the camera.
ありがとうございます。
She does Rebirth.
今回
She's the
進行を
lead
務め
singer
させ
for
ていただきます。ヴァンガード
Mafaka,
大
and she
倉めぐみ
does
役
Cardfight
新のまねです。
Vanguard.
よろしくお願いしま
Yeah,
す。
she's everywhere.
Oh, and she does
あり
D4
がとうご
DJ.
ざい
She's in
ま
part of
す。
Lily. Lyrical
そし
Lily.
てヴァンガードパートを一緒に盛り上げてくださるのはこの方。
She's our new golden
は
child,
い、
pretty much.
カードファイトヴァンガードウィルダレス羽山うらら役の鏡かりん
I
です。よ
think
ろしくお
she
願いい
signed
たし
on
ま
like
す。
at 16 and started with Mofanica.
Yeah, she is super
そ
young.
して
はい、ハロナウォーカー役の青木ひなです。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。お二人ともよろしくお願いします。それではご着席ください。
します。
はい、ということでこちらのヴァンガードパートではカードファイトヴァンガードの今後の商品情報やアニメの情報などをお伝えしていくんですが、まずはカードファイトヴァンガードについて少しだけ解説させていただきたいと思います。この中でカードファイトヴァンガード知ってるよって方、
Yep, she is.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ初めて聞くよとか初めてまだやったことないよとかいう方、
Get
いら
them
っしゃる。
sticks
ありが
up.
とうございます。今日知ってぜひ始めてみてください。それではご紹介させていただきます。
What? They're gonna I hope
カ
they
ードファイ
don't.
トヴァンガードは
Please don't
2011
show
年
another
に発売された
episode.
10年
I'd be
以上の歴史を
sad.
持つ1対1の対戦型オリジナルカードゲームとなっております。カードを原作としたアニメ、コミックスなどのメディアミックスも展開され、アニメは現在17シーズン550話以上放映されております。すごいですね。
ねえ、10年以上、いやーとっても長いということは、私たちがまだ子供だったり学生だったりね。
そうですね。私たち同い年ですもんね。
そうだ、
そうですよね。すごい歴史が長いですね。
はい、メディアミックスだと映画だったり舞台だったりもやっていたりでね。
If they did like a live reading of a scene, I think that'd be
さら
cool.
に現在では日本語版を含む全
I don't wanna see another
7
episode.
言語で商品展開されており、世界で40以上の国や地域で販売され、世界中にプレイヤーを増やし続けているトレーディングカードゲームとなっております。海外の方、
Voice acting, if you mean the girl in the middle, that's Maho's voice actress. You've definitely seen her.
はい、そうなんですよね。英語版のアニメ、英語版では
はい、
うらら役も鏡さん務めさせて。
そうなんです。
ことで
Hello, I'm the voice of Rara Hanayama in English version of Vanguard Cardfight Vanguard World Dress Series。よろしくお願いします。はい、英語版の、同じ羽山うらら役も今担当させていただいておりまして、絶賛収録頑張っている最中でございます。
素晴らしいでございます。ありがとうござ
Her
いま
English
す。
is so good.
そんなアニメビルドレ
Well, I
スです
think
が、
she was,
現在放映
lived
中
in
の
San
シーズン
Francisco
3が
for
クラ
like a
イマッ
large
クスを
portion
迎え
of
て
her
おり
life.
ます。
Yeah,
こち
I
ら
know
で
she did D4DJ
アニ
English
メビル
version
ドレ
too.
スシーズン
So
3、昨日第11話が放送さ
Pretty
れ
great.
シーズン3も残すところあと2話となってしまいました。第10話ではお二人が演じるうららと春菜のファイトが見られました
Yeah, this
が、
lineup
お二
is
人放送を見られていかがでしたか？
it's their A lineup, but it's the A lineup they can afford because you know Amy and
ちゃんが中学1年生で、ロロナちゃんが小学校6年生なんですけど、なんというか、私もすごくかっこよかったんですけど、演歌がなんとも小学生、子供らしいというか、
そうですよね。なんかファイト中にもその2人の個性というか、そのキャラクターたちの思いとかが見えるっていうのがすごい面白いところですね。アニメの中で。
はい、このね、2人のキャラクターだけでなくもっともっと個性豊かなキャラクターたくさんおりますので、ぜひぜひ見てくださったら嬉しいです。カメラそこら辺かな。あ、いたー。ありがとうございます。はい、アニメ「ウィルドレス」シーズン3もいよいよクライマックスです。最後までぜひ見てください。よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。そしてですね、ウィルドレスの物語はまだまだ終わりません。こちらアニメ「ウィルドレス」の正当続編カードファイトヴァンガード
I mean, at least get it like
D2
a.
コミカライズ化決定です。
I don't know if they need to be millionaires, but at least get like fairly paid.
こちらはですね、カードファイトヴァンガードターンアバウトの影山直之先生が描くウィルドレスの世界観を踏襲した新たなヴァンガードのコミカライズとなっております。うららちゃんもいらっしゃいますね。
Like Amani working as much as she is, I hope she's getting fairly paid.
Well, I honestly worry that they don't blow her voice out like they did with Aninetta as Hanukkah
こちら
and
10月6日発売のコミックス
Well, right
TCG
now,
最強マガジン月刊ブシロード11月号から連載スタートとなります。
Sayuri
こ
Gates
ちら
dealing
の
with
コ
the
ミカライ
World
ズ
Wide
お
Superstar.
楽しみ
They
に。
completely
Uh,
her voice is
そ
trash
れでは
now
あり
in
がとう
the
ございます。
live.
すごい温かい。
It's almost painful to
あり
hear
がと
her
うご
do
ざ
a
います。
solo at this point.
それでは続いてカード情報をお伝えしていきたいと思います。まずはですね、ファイターズルールの更新のお知らせなのですが、本配信では時間の都合上ファイターズルールの更新の内容についてのみ発表を行いたいと思います。それではどうぞ。はい、ちょっとざわざわしておりますね。今回のファイターズルール更新は記載の通りとなっております。スタンダードにて新たな制限が2件、制限解除が2件となります。発表内容以外のカードの使用制限については現在の内容から変更はございません。今回発表したファイターズルールの施行は2023年9月29日からとなります。ただいま発表したファイターズルールの更新は本日公式ホームページでも公開予定となりますので、詳細はそちらをご確認ください。よろしくお願いし
Hi,
ます。
Rosamund.
以上ファイターズルールの更新のお知ら
Weiss
せ
is
でした。
after this.
ありがとうございます。
And whatever amount of
続いて
musical
は今後
performances
発売
happen
される
first.
商品からのお知らせです。まずは今後の発売スケジュールから見ていきましょう。こちら、はい、こんな感じになっております。
はい、来週発売のねブースターパック13弾は新しいリアノンビバーチュが収録されるんですよね。皆さん、
Okay.
アニメ
I
を
was
見
just
て
going
く
to
ださいま
comment
し
that
たか？
Amane has so much
ぜひ
more
ね
life in
こ
this
ちらもゲットしてね
presentation
プレ
than
イ
she
して
does
遊
as
んでいただ
Mashiro
け
and
れば
Bang
嬉しい
Green.
です。
Okay.
はい、
That's
その他に
better.
もリリ
You
コ
were
ルブー
really
スタ
loud there
ー、
for a
ストラ
second,
イ
so
ドデッキセ
sorry
ット、ト
everybody.
リプルドライブブースターと年内だけでもたくさんの商品が発売され
That
ま
should
す
be better.
ね。
はい、さらにですね、2024年1月の
There are
ア
at
ニメ
least
放
two
映に合わ
more
せて
musical
新たなスタン
performance,
ダードの商
console
品
game
展開も用意して
announcement,
おります
music
の
game
で、
announcements. No!
2024年のアニメ放映と合わせて
But it
お
makes
楽
sense.
しみにお
Tokyo
待ち
Game
ください。
Show.
それではまずは10月13日発売のリリカルブースターの情報です。こちら。
While we're listening to Amane ramble on about God only knows what, because she doesn't, because probably I don't think any of us speak Japanese. There are 23 viewers and Big B only has 7 likes. Let's get those numbers up, guys.
Oh, good. To look at it. Oh, look at that.
ついにリリカラモナステリオにエンカウンターカードが登場。プリズムプロミスラブラドルレイテケルトがエンカウンター
Let
ユ
me
ニッ
move
ト
my
で
head
収
for a
録。
second.
ありがとうございます。お二人いかがですか？
いや、すごいなんか歓声がすごく上がってるのもすごく気持ちが分かって、とっても可愛いですよね。
Their idol
なんかすご
Magic
い可愛
Knights
くて素敵
Weiss
です
King.
ね。
はい、もうね。
Kyle Cook Blau's already Blau was the other night, so this should just be regular Weiss.
Yeah.
Once they get done with the Vanguard stuff.
さらにこちらのユニットも収録されます。どうぞ。
Oh, that looks super cute.
ブックサイドパシフィカもエンカウンターユニットで登場です。 ます。こちらね、もうバミューダトライアングルやっていたよっていう方とかね、もうすごくもう泣いている方とかもいらっしゃるんじゃないでしょうかね。はい、いかがですかお二人。
いやー、こちらもうね、イラストがも
Is he underwater in this card?
ありがとう
Or are the penguins floating in
な
air?
ってしまった。いや本
I
当に
don't
最
know
高
anymore.
で、ね、私たちバミューダトライアングルのアイドルたちもこう尊敬
Yeah,
す
I
る
don't-
トップアイドル
I
の
don't.
パシフィコ様がこのねリリ
I
ー
have
ス
to
に
think
も
about that
登
one.
場
You saw
本当に
bubbles
嬉しいです。
what look like an
えー
カード
ocean.
の詳細は終盤やどこ版でもお届けしてい
So are
き
the
ま
penguins
す。
like swimming
リリカル
over
ブ
to
ースター
watch her
第
die
4弾
and
クリカの
drown?
モナステリオいたずらし
Man,
ちゃう
that's
ぞ
kind
は
of
10
morbid.
月13日発売です。皆さんお楽しみに。
I don't know. Maybe that's just a background.
はい、
Maybe
あり
it's
がとう
just
ご
a
ざいます。
background.
続いてはついに
Well,
来週
well,
発
then
売
in
と
that
なる
case, are
ブ
the
ースターパッ
penguins
ク
floating
第
in the air?
13弾天輪飛翔のお知らせで
They're
す。
sliding down her hair.
はい、
Oh,
こちらのブ
okay,
ースターパックにですね
alright,
アニメに登場したユニットはもちろんコラボカードも
We
収
can
録
go
さ
with
れ
that.
てお
That
りま
hair's
す
pretty
が、
thick.
お
Yeah.
二人
In her little
どんな
penguins.
ところが楽しみですかね。
いやー、そうですね、もうね、ちょうど私たちも今ね、リアルタイムでアニメを追っかけている最中なので、そんなアニメにね登場したカードもこの中に収録される
Wait,
ということで
Sat King,
めち
doesn't
ゃ
that
くちゃ
look
楽
like
しみです。
Hikara's
こ
Hikara
の
Shido's
天輪賞私
Rare
実は
neck
CM
in the
やらせ
background
ていた
there?
だいて、
なるほど。
迷子とコラボで CM を出させていただいたんですけど、ラーナちゃんのキャラで天輪飛翔って言って面白い効果っていう CM があるんですけど、皆さん見てくださった方いますか？はい、公開されているんですね。そうなんです。だから本当に面白い効果があるので、とっても私も発売が楽しみです。さあそんな、発売が楽しみなこの天輪飛翔の、コラボカードから、ご紹介させていただきたいと思います。それではこちらです。はい、天輪飛翔には雑誌アフタヌーンとのコラボカードが収録されます。ありがとうございます。さらに明日25日発売の月刊アフタヌーン11月号に PR カードもついてきます。こちらも皆さんぜひぜひ手に入れてください。よろしくお願いし
The
ます。
cover is interesting.
さらにこちらのコラボカードも収録です。どうぞ。はい、ただいまお話がございました。ありがとうございます。
More
天
Phonica?
輪飛翔にはバンドリコラボカードも収録されます。私が出演
There's a lot of
してい
crying
る、
happening.
演じさせていただいているモルフォニカのカードと、そして私が出演しております迷子のコラボカードが収録されます。
MyGo is coming to Vanguard?
There you go.
ね、実
I
際
mean,
にね、
Yeah,
この
well,
私たち
well,
の
wait a
バン
minute.
ドのカードがバンガードにも登場
Morphonication is
して
the OVA that was
嬉
just
しいです
Morphonica that was
ね。
also really,
もう
really
ま
bad
しろ
to
ちゃんなん
watch.
てザ・倉玉
That's
四郎
funny.
みたいなね、アニメのまんまの効果になっておりますので、ぜひぜひ皆さんゲットしてくださったら嬉しいです。
Did you watch
そしてですね、こちら
Morphonication,
どちらも
Big
なんと
D?
バンド
No,
メ
I
ンバーで
didn't.
デッキが組めちゃうので、ア
Basically,
ニメを見た方
Amashiro
ぜひ手に
is
入れて
like
遊んでみてください。よろしくお願いします。
an emotional wreck, and she's having like LSD acid trips and seeing blobs in the
そ
sky.
して天
It
輪
was
翔には
weird.
コラボカードだけではありません。
Is that why she's crying in that
魅力的なユニットたちもたくさん
Yeah.
収録されています。
Yeah,
とい
she
うことで
finally,
そんな魅力的なユニ
basically
ットたちが登場する
she sees what her
ユニット
mood
PV を
is.
ご用意いたし
So
ま
if
した。
she's
こ
in
ち
a
らを
bad
ご覧
mood
く
or
ださい。
really having anxiety attacks, which she has a lot, like everything in the world's turning black on her. It was really weird. So she was crying in that scene because she was happy because the girls in the band lifted her spirits and she was no longer freaking out.
nice. Nice.
It's like the black faded away to like this pretty light show thing.
Yeah, Animate. It's a little preview. I always think it's neat that Cardfight Vanguard gets these nice little movie things. I'm gonna turn my face off. On sale, 9/29. That's next week. Everything's coming out next week.
ありがとうございます。
Gotta feel sorry for
皆さんいか
the
がで
LGS
した
when that
か？
happens.
ありがとうございます。お二 もいかがでしたか？
いやー、迫力がすごくて、まず映像がとっても綺麗なのと、
Yeah, you got a long way to
なんか
go.
豪華な BGM も
This
相
is
まってなん
killing me.
か
I'm
映画
tired.
みたいじゃなかったですか？最後の
Maybe in it for the
クレジットの
long
感じの
haul.
なんか
Hopefully it really isn't for 2
映
hours.
画の予告みたいでなんかワクワクしましたね。
かっこよかったです
Yeah,
ね。
really, 'cause I gotta
ユ
work
ニット
early
ごとに
tomorrow
ね
morning.、
下にある言葉というか、
But
ストーリ
thankfully
ー
on
も
a
違かっ
Sunday
たり
morning,
ね。
things aren't that
なんだ
busy, so
か
I
ちょ
can
っ
be
とう
kind
る
of
っと
half
くる
dead for like the first hour. And if I
ユニ
doze
ットも
off
い
for
ら
a
っしゃっ
second
た
or
の
two,
で、
it
ぜひ
won't
ぜ
be
ひ
the
皆
end of
さ
the
ん
world.
感想この後たくさんツイートしてくださったら嬉しいです。はい、ブースターバック第13
If
弾
I
天
get
秤
written
賞
up
は
tomorrow,
今週
then we
9
know
月
that
29日金曜日発売です。
one of my
今週の
coworkers
終
is
盤で
watching
も
the
新カー
stream.
ドの紹介と実物紹介があるので、皆さんお見逃
That's
し
where
な
the
くよ
survey
ろしくお
comes
願い
in.
します。
Hopefully for the English stream, they don't put it when they put it normally. On a
ということで
weeknight.
あっという間でしたが、以上でカー
At
ドファイト
12 at
バン
night.
ガードのパート終了
I
と
think
な
we
り
need
ます
to endorse
最
that
後
we
にお
have
二人から
cute
一言ず
Sayu
ついただ
doing
きたいと
the
思いま
English
す。
stream.
ありがとうござ
I
い
mean,
ます。
Bushiroad Matt's a
それ
cool
ではお
guy
二
and
人
all,
前にどうぞ
but
よろ
this
しくお
stream
願い
is
します。
automatically better because Amane and Amane is talking. I don't have a word of what she's saying, but she is cute, and I am going
は
with
い、
it.
改めてハロナウォーカー役の青木ひなです。本日はありがとうございました。冒頭に歌唱させていただいたんですけど、楽しんでいただきましたでしょうか？いやー、ありがとうございます。ウィルドレス3ですね、まだ残すところ2は残っておりますので、私こちらエンディングの方歌唱させていただいております。そちらの方もぜひよろしくお願いいたします。本日はありがとうございました。
はい、改めまして羽山うらら役の鏡かりんです。今回ね、私戦略発表会でこんなにたくさんのね方がいらっしゃる前でいろいろね情報をね発表させていただいたり、一緒にね新情報を聞くのが初めてだったので、もうこんなにねたくさんの方と一緒にこの新しいヴァンガードのね情報のワクワクだったり、アニメ楽しかったね、面白かったね、楽しみだねっていうのをね共有しながら、お届けできたことがとっても嬉しかったです。
Has anybody looked up and seen what the live acts are
ヴァ
for
ンガ
this
ー
for
ドね
tonight?
まだまだ初めて
Or
知
for
ったよという
this? For the
方、ちょっと興味あるなと
They sound right
ね
earlier.
思っていただけていたらねぜひアニメだった
I
り
like
カ
the
ー
hearts in her
ド
hair.
手に取
It
って
fits with the
くだ
game
さっ
show
たら
theme.
嬉しいなと思います。
Yep.
これからもアニメの方もいよいよクライマックスですので、ぜひ引き続き楽しんで盛り上げていってくださったら嬉しいです。本日はありがとうございました。
はい、それでは最後に、大倉めぐみ役の椎名天音です。本日はありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。配信の方もありがとうございます。そうですね、こうしてこんな大きなステージでこう戦略発表会、そしてヴァンガードステージができたことがとても光栄ですし、やっと皆さんにリリステアンバサダーとしてバミューダトライアングルのみんなが登場するのを、こうお届けできてとっても嬉しかったです。アニメもあと2話、そしてまだまだカードは続いていきますし、2024年には新たな、シリーズが始まるとのことで、ぜひぜひ皆さんお楽しみにお待ちください。この後も東京ゲームショウ続いていきます。戦略発表会も続いていきますので、お楽しみに、楽しんで一日をお過ごしください。ありがとうございました。
Playing Vanguard for 2
それで
weeks and you
は引き
regret
続き
it.
ブシロード戦略発表会をお楽しみください。せーの、ありがとうございました。
Yay. This might end in an hour.
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
That was Cardfight Vanguard. But if you're right about the whole mobile games and all that, if they don't breeze through that, then this is gonna be a while. Please. Please, Bushiroad.
は
No.
い、というわけでカードファイトヴァンガードの発表でございました。ミニライブから始まったスペシャルなステージでございましたね。アニメも残すところあとには
Weiss Schwarz
皆様どんな展開になっていくのか、ぜひご注目ください。よろしくお願いします。さて、初めにもお伝えさせていただきましたけども、本日は TCG 戦略発表会2023秋の Day2 となっております。ここからは 22日に開催しました Day1 の情報を、振り返っていきたいと思います。はじめはこちらです。
Yeah, she was really cool. I
さ
wouldn't
あ
mind if
キャ
she
ラクタ
comes
ーカー
back.
ドゲーム
Why are we
リ
talking
バ
about
ース共
Rebirth?
有でございます。
We did this
あ
yesterday.
りがとうございます。
Or 2 days ago.
リバースはアニメやゲームのキャラクターに加えてプロレスラーさんも、カードになっているといういろいろなキャラクターで遊べるカードゲームでございます。リバースオリジナルキャラクターたちが活躍するアニメもありまして、こちらは YouTube でいつでも視聴可能となっております。
I get,
さあこちら
as I said that,
大
it
きな特徴は
dawned on me.
覚え
You know,
や
it's
すく
just to
そして分か
expose
りや
more
すい
people
ルール
into
10
it.
分ぐらいで
Just
気
give a
軽
little
に
overview,
遊べる、というものになっております。カードゲームに
They're
興
captive
味あるけ
audience
ど
at this
まだ
point.
ちょっとね
You're trapped.
難しそうって思う方にもおすすめのゲームとなっております。
I feel like
ま
if
た
you
ですね
stare into her
ゲーム
eyes,
開始以来禁止制限カードが1枚も出ていないというのも特徴でございます。発売から3年6ヶ月の記録更新中で、今開催中のワールドグランプリ2023でも多くのデッキが選択されております。リバースは日本一を目指して強さを求めて遊び方ももちろんできますけども、お祭りのようなイベントもたくさん開催しております。リバースオリジナルアニメに出演している声優さんもゲストに参加されたりと、運が良ければもしかしたら対戦も楽しめるかもというね、気軽に参加していただけるイベントもたくさんやっておりますので、キャラクター TCG リバースのこれからにぜひご注目ください。というわけで、まずはじめはリバースフォーユの紹介でございました。ありがとうございます。さあ続いてこちら、本格スマホ e スポーツシャドーバースのリアルカードゲーム化企画シャドーバースエボルブです。
I heard the English release was kind of iffy
2023年
because
10月で
people couldn't get product.
1.5周年を迎えるシャドーバースエボルブからは2つの情報をお届けします。まずこちら、
So hopefully that works
日本
itself
一を
out.
決める大会ジャパンチャンピオンシップにつながる新たな大会オープン8マスターズの開催が決定しました。さあオープン8とは、こちらですね、未開封のパックを開けて出てきたカードのみでデッキを構築する対戦形式になります。参加者や上位入賞者の方には本大会限定の PR カードが贈られたり、ジャパンチャンピオンシップへの参加権利を、獲得できる魅力的な大会となっております。ぜひ
that you can't get
いただければと
product.
思いま
General
す。
issue is they can't. That's sad.
さあそしてこちらブースターパック
The
第
cards look
8
great
弾
though.
次元混沌の発売が決定しました。
The cards, the art, they all look really great.
さあこちらは、シャドーバースの第11弾カードパックアルタースフィア、そして次元 Y 極のカードを中心に収録されており、さらに既存のデッキを強化することができるカードも収録予定です。他にも2023年秋はブースターパック第7弾神羅鋼鉄の発売や2000名規模の大型大会、こちらですね、グランプリ2023オータム千葉の開催など注目の展開が盛りだくさんとなっております。この機会にぜひシャドーバースエボルブに触れていただければと思います。
Yeah, I
よろ
remember
しくお願
seeing
いします。
TCG player. There was not a lot of product for Shadowverse available.
さあでは最後はこちらバイス・シュバルツブラウのご紹介です。バイス・シュバルツブラウはバイス・シュバルツの姉妹ブランドとして15周年特別企画の一環として誕生した姉妹ブランドでございます。新ブランドですね、バイス・シュバルツとは違った作品が数多く
I didn't
参
say
戦
they
し
were
てい
gonna
るの
recap
が
the
大
old
きな
news,
魅力
but
の
it's
カード
like
ゲ
they
ーム
didn't
とな
show
っております。
the
早速
the
今、
announcements.
参戦している作品をちょっとご覧いただきましょう。
You know,
次
like
のスライド
Azure Lane 3 and all that other stuff.
さあというわけのこんな感じのラインナップですね。名探偵コナンやストプリにちいかわなどなどバラエティ豊かな作品が数多く参戦しております。はい、こちらのね作品のカードを使って対戦するだけじゃなくて、もちろん対戦もあって、そしてお気に入りのカードを、コレクションしたりデコレーションしたりと、
the card-
そういった
the cards are
コースイベントも
super
開催さ
expensive,
れてお
but they
り
look
ま
so
す。
good.
対戦だけにとどまらないカードゲームの魅力をさまざまな角度から楽しめる、イベントがね開催されてますので、そちらもブラウンの魅力の一つかなと、思います。こちらぜひよろしくお願いします。さあそしてそんなブラウンの今後発売される作品一覧ご覧ください。どうぞ。さあというわけでこちらブルーロックや文豪ストレイドックスなど、10月以降にも魅力的な作品がたくさんございます。
I feel like Hollow Stars took forever to come out. That was like announced at the way beginning and it's still not out
始め
yet.
てみたいという方は すぐにゲームを始められる、50枚のデッキ、そしてルールの、遊び方が分かる、ガイドなどがまとめて手に入るスタートデッキがこちらまずはおすすめでございます。でそしてですね、そちらと
Genshin Impact took forever. I said it as you wrote it, which is
そ
hilarious.
して、スタートデッキでの対戦に慣れてきた方やパックの開封、こちらも醍醐味ですよね。
Genshin
楽しみたい
Impact
という方はですね、
The set that never was.
こちらがおすすめでございます。ブラウンのですね、ブースターパックには
It's just like Nichijou in
キラキラ加
English.
工のカ
Weiss
ードが
Schwarz.
1パックに1枚必ずね、キラキラのカードが入っているという仕様になっておりますので、こちらね、
Or what I saw, no game, no life season 2.
止まらないと思いますので、皆さんぜひ、バイス・シュバルツ・ブラウンもよろしくお願いいたします。というわけでバイス・シュバルツ・ブラウンの、紹介でございました。ありがとうございます。はい、というわけで申し訳ございませんね。かなりね駆け足にはなってしまったんですけども、私からはリバース 4U、 そしてシャドーバースエボルブ、そしてバイス・シュバルツ・ブラウンの、紹介をさせていただきました。この3つのタイトルもっともっと魅力知りたいなって、思ってくださった皆さんは、こちらですね、22日、今月の9月22日に開催した TCG 戦略
That was a
発
fun
表会
time period, though,
2023秋のアー
when
カ
it
イブ
just
ございま
got
す。
removed.
こちらブシロード公式 YouTube でアップされておりますので、ぜひチェックしていただければと思います。よろしくお願いします。はい、というわけでありがとうございます。ではでは皆様待ち遠しいと思いますので、早速次の発
I
表
know
に行きたいと思い
everybody's on
ま
that
す。
Honkai
続いて
race.
の発表はバイス・シュバルツです。
Honkai
よろしくお願いしま
Star
す。
Rail. And if you have Amazon Prime, there is a gift for that
発
game.
表会をご覧の皆様、こんにちは。バイ
Konnichiwa.
ス・シュバルツオフィシャルアンバサダーを務めていますホロライブプロダクション所属星町水星と、
同じくバイス・シュバルツオフィシャルアンバサダーを務めていますホロライブプロダクション所属さくらみこです。
わー、皆さんミコメットです。
This is probably advertising for the Weiss 15th anniversary stream because those two are both on it.
はい、
Yeah.
ここからは
Let's not get too excited, you know, with Hololive Set 3.
お届けしていきたいと思いますが、
うん、
その前に
はい。
そもそも
And oh my
バイス・
god,
シュ
what
バ
did
ル
they
ツ
do to
ってどんな
Sweet
ゲー
Say's
ム
hair?
なのというのを簡単ではありますが、ミコたちからご紹介できればと思います。
はい、お願いします。
はい、それではこちらをご覧ください。
ババ
Dun
はい、
dun.
じゃあスイちゃんから
Her
お
hair
願い
is
します。
awful. She
はい
looks like a
ーン。
boy.
バイス・シュバルツは
She looks like
二
she's
人で
belongs
対
in like
戦して遊ぶ
some
トレーディン
K-pop
グカ
band
ード
or
ゲームです
something.
She's
今
more
にも
mature now.
130を超える
It's
アニメ
mature,
や
sweet
ゲーム
say.
などのさまざまな作品が参戦していて、今年の3月にはなんと15周年を迎えました。
わあ、おめでて
すごい。
大好きな作品で遊ん
I
だ
said
り、
boy
好き
rare
なキャラク
secrets.
ターのカードを集
Boy.
めたり、楽しみ方は無限大のカードゲームです。
その歴史も長くですね、参戦作品がとっても多いので、大好きな作品をずっと楽しむことができる世界ナンバーワンのキャラクター TCG、 それがバイス・シュバルツです。
はい、今年はバイス・シュバルツ15周年イヤーとして様々な秘策やたくさんの人気作品の参戦を控えています。本日はそんなバイス・シュバルツの新情報を発表していきますので、皆さん最後までぜひお楽しみくださいね。
それではオープニングトークはここまでにして、本日の進行をこちらの方にバトンタッチしたいと思います。皆さん拍手でお迎えください。どうぞ。
Yay. Yeah, they're saving up that Megumin. They're saving up that Megumin set. It'll probably show up the week of
ありがとうご
release.
ざいます。ありがとうございました。あ、もういない。はい、ということで改めまして皆さんこんにちは。こんにちは。ありがとうございます。改めまして本日の進行を務めますバイス・シュバルツパーソナリティの渡瀬ゆずきと
ガガールカです。どうぞよろしくお願いしま
お願いいたします。お願いいたします。
Magic's about to happen.
さてさて、ここからはバイス・シュバルツの最新情報として新規参戦作品の発表を中心にお届けしていきます。
す。はい、またバイス・シュバルツのツイッターアカウントにて新規参戦タイトルの発表と同時に
You had enough
投票いただいております
D4DJ. It's
バイス・シュ
over.
バルツ参戦記念リツイ
No,
ー
we
トキャンペーン
don't.
を
We
タ
don't
イト
have
ル
a
ごとに
good
開
finisher
催いた
that's
し
like
ます。
use
キャンペーン施
easy
策
to
が盛りだく
use.
さんとなっ
You
て
can
おりま
find
す
it
の
in
で
Rebirth
皆さん
Radio.
ふるってご参加ください。
はい、ということでそれでは早速ですが最初の発表はこちらです。
No, no.
プレミア
What
ム
they
ブー
did
ス
to
ター
Happy
マクロ
Around
ス
and
デルタ
Rebirth for You is
2024
borderline
年1
criminal.
月25日発売決定です。あ ありがとうございます。こちらの商品はですね、テレビアニメマクロスデルタに加えて劇場版マクロスデルタ劇場のバルキューレ、劇場版マクロスデルタ絶対ライブのカードが
Probably a
収
little
録さ
too
れます。
soon for horses.
マクロスシリーズからは劇場版マクロスフロンティアが2011年に参戦していたので、なんと12年ぶりの登場となります。劇場版マクロスフロンティアのカードと組み合わせてデッキを組むこともできるので、すでにデッキをお持ちの方も新しくデッキを組む方にもおすすめな商品です。
Okay,
さら
I
に
guess
I was
we're
just-
doing
I was
that.
just waiting for the
同じく
comments. I was like,
発売する
is
こ
it
ちらの
gonna-
商品に PR ソングの封入が決定いたしました。こちらのスライドどうぞ。はい、マクロスシリーズの完全新作ゲームマクロスシューティングインサイトに初回生産パッケージ版購入
PR
特典として PR カ
Looking
ードを
hot.
封入いたします。ゲームのキービジュアルを使用したキラキラ光るホロ加工の豪華なカードとなっております。バイスシュバルツと同時発売となります
I
ので、
do love cards
ぜひ
like
こち
this
らも
when
合
you
わ
get a
せて
whole
チェックお
bunch
願い
of
いたし
different
ます。
people on it.
はい続いては来月任天堂スイッチにて発売されるこちらの作品です。それではどうぞ。
Shooting Insight.
エクストラブースターリア世界2024年1
Rear
月19日
Sakai- what
発売
the
決
heck?
定。
It looks like a mobile
はい
game.
こちらリア世界はブシロードと袴
Shouldn't
の
have
タッグが送る
closed.
完全新作アクション RPG で早くもバイスシュバルツへの参戦が決定いたしました。この後にございますブシロードゲームズ発表会のリア世界パートにてどんなゲームなのかなど作品の詳細についてご紹介いたしますので、ぜひ最後までご視聴いただき商品発売を楽しみにしていただけると
Oh,
嬉しい
so
です。
far my wallet is
はい、
safe.
どんどんいきます。続いては9月に3周年を迎えたこちらの作品です。
Still got more
それでは
time.
スライドをどうぞ。ブースターパックプロジ
Oh,
ェ
look
クト
at that,
カラフル
Miku.
ステージフューチャリング初音ミクボリューム2が2023年12月22日に発売決定しました。年内ですね、
Miku said
昨
just
年
in
2
time
月
for
にトライアルデッキ
Christmas.
5種とブースターパックが発売され、バイスシュバルツでも大人気のプロセカからブースターパック第2弾が登場です。
Yeah.
既存のデッキを強化するカードからここから初めて
Man, I
の
really
遊べ
wish I
る
got
カ
those
ードまで
concert
幅
tickets.
広いカードを収録予定なので、初心者から上級者までお楽しみいただける商品です。商品発売まで楽しみにお待ちください。
はいここでとある作品にご出演されている声優さんよりビデオメッセージが届いておりますのでご紹介させていただきます。それではこちらをご覧ください。どうぞ。
Is it singing?
発表会をご覧の皆様、こんにちは。種崎あつみです。本日はあの作品がバイスシュバルツに参戦するということで紹介に参りました。今回参戦するのは生きとし死せるすべての人たちに捧ぐあの作品です。皆さんどの作品か思い浮かびましたか？それでは早速とっておきの魔法で参戦作品を紹介しちゃいましょう。 PV を流す魔法。
行こうか、人の心を知る旅路へ。私はみんなのこと何もわからない。
私を知ろうとしてくれたことがたまらなく嬉しいのです。
人は死んだら天国に行くんですよ。
僕たちは確かに実在したんだ。
そうだね。早々のフリーレン初回2時間スペシャル。
I heard people saying that earlier.
9月25日金曜ロードショーで放送。
ということで英雄たちの生き様を紡ぐ後日談ファンタジーテレビアニメ早々のフリーレンが早くも参戦決定しました。
Yeah, yep. You were talking about it earlier.
トライアルデッキとブースターパックがそれぞれ発売決定です。フリーレンたちの旅路がどのようなカードになるのか、商品発売まで楽しみにお待ちください。改めまして、早々のフリーレンの初回テレビ放送はいきなり2時間スペシャルです。9月29日金曜日夜9時より日本テレビ系金曜ロードショーにて放送されます。ぜひご覧ください。それでは引き続き発表会をお楽しみください。
はい種崎さん素敵なメッセージありがとうございました。それでは早々
I
の
know
フリー
nothing
レンの
about it.
発売日情報ですこちらのスライ
But
ド
I'm
をどう
glad
ぞ。
other people are excited for it.
はい、
Generic
トライアルデッキが
fantasy
12
anime,
月22日発売ブースターパックは2024年春発売
That'll
で
be the trial. That looks
来
like
週
that's the
から
trial.
Yeah,
アニメ
no,
放
but that's
送
what
と合
the
わせて
same as
こちらの
the
商品も
Miku
チェック
one.
してください。
1222.
続いては6月に劇
Just
場
in
公開
time
さ
for
れたこちらの
Christmas.
作品です。それではスライドをどうぞ。 ブースターパック青春豚野郎シリーズ
We knew
2024
knew
年
this was coming at some
10
point.
日発売決定です。
More bunny.
こちらの商品は青春豚野郎はお出かけシスターの夢を見ないと青春豚野郎はランドセルガールの夢を見ないの2作品を収録したブースターパックです。
Probably saw the
青
big
春
sales
豚野
from
郎は
the
お出か
collector's
けシス
market
タ
on
ーの
that
夢を
Oh
見
yeah,
ない
no,
は
this
6月よ
that
り劇場での
obviously
上映
made
を
total
開始
sense.
公開3日
The
間
big
で
question
観
is,
客
when
動
it
員
comes
数
to
11
English, will there
万
be
人を記録した
signatures?
大人気作品となっております。また青春豚野
Probably
郎は
yes.
ランド
I
セル
think they
ガール
learned
の
their
夢を
lesson.
見ないは今冬劇場公開予定の青豚高校生編完結の物語になります。
That is the question. Do you
青
buy
豚
the
シリーズは
JP
バ
or
イス
hold
シュバ
out
ルツ
for
でも根
English?
強い人気を誇り、
And
本
chance
商
it on the
品はブー
sides.
スターパック第
On this
3
one,
弾
I'd
目
hold
とな
out
り
for
ます。
English because,
本商
well,
品で既存のデッキを強化いただいたり、
Signatures
ボーナスを
bad.
始めてみるのもおすすめの商品となっております
They
の
did
で、
it for
発
SAO.
売までぜひお楽しみにお待ちください。
はい、続いては今月放送され劇場で上映もされたこちらの作品です。
Quins! Oh, yay!
just
Quins!
wait for English. Just wait for English.
こちらはテレ
Yes.
ビスペシャルアニメもとっても盛り上がっており続談を期待されていた方も多いのではないでしょうか。プレミアムブースターで姉妹それぞれのデッキを強化したり新しいデッキを組んでみてくだ
Heck,
さい。
freaking yeah.
そして
Did I hear premium
あのラ
booster?
ジオ番組が再びということでこちらのス
Can you
ライ
imagine
ド
all
をどう
the
ぞ。
shiny, nice cards?
はいバイスシュバルツプレゼンツラジオ5等分の花嫁10月2日より TBS ラジオにて毎週月曜日21時から放送決定。メイン MC は前回のラジオに引き続き天心の向井聖太郎さん。
I don't know if I would count Rascal as like a. I know it is a Dengeki
ここで
title,
しか聞
but
けないトークをお届けいたします。
it's like
も
its
ちろ
own
んプレ
thing
ミアムブースタ
in the
ー5等
history
分
of
の花
Weiss
嫁の最
Schwarz.
新情報もお届けいたしますのでぜひ商品とラジオを合わせてお楽しみください。
続いては今年の4月にリリース5周年を迎えたこちらの作品です。こちら告知ムービーがございますのでまずは映像をご覧ください。
Idol Master. Is this close enough to Love Live for you?
Nope.
It's okay.
I don't do Idol Master. I went through my little Idol Master phase, but no.
Let's see, you have a Rebirth for You Idol Master, and you have Weiss Schwarz Idol Master.
ということでご覧いただいた通りトライアルデッキアイドルマスターシャイニーカラーズ翼プロシーズブースターパックアイドルマスターシャイニーカラーズシャインモアが2024年4月26日発売決定です。ありがとうご
No,
ざ
I
います。
just mean in general. Idol
2021
Master
年に
is
ブースタ
in
ーパックが発
Rebirth
売され
and
アイ
Weiss
ドルマスター
Schwarz.
シリーズとして根強い
Like, they're
人
just
気を誇
everywhere.
るアイドルマスターシャイニーカラ
It
ー
was
ズ
in
の第
Union
2
Arena
弾が
too.
登場です。前回収録された23人のアイドルはもちろん七草日花や明けたみことイカルガルカなどのアイドルたちのカードが新たに収録されます。トライアルデッキも同時発売されシーズのデッキも組めるようになりますのでぜひトライアルデッキとブースターパック合わせてチェ
Yeah,
ッ
that
ク
image
してく
right
だ
there,
さ
it's
い。
really white.
そして新商品の情報に加えてこちらのお知らせです。スライドをどうぞ。
Shiny. I guess it's because it's shiny.
たくさんのご要望をいただいておりましたブースターパックアイドルマスターシャイニーカラーズの再販が決定いたしました。10月18日よりこちら順次出荷開始です。
Oh, we already knew
お
about
近く
this.
のカードショップ屋さんや、家電量販店にてぜひお買い求めください。そしてさらに再販を記念してこちらの企画が決定いたしました。スライドをどうぞ。アイドルマスターシャイニーカイラーズ、PR パック配布が決定いたしました。11月12月に開催されます月例ショップ大会に参加した方に PR パックを1パックプレゼントいたします。 PR パックには全6種プラスパラレル6種から1枚を封入しております。11月と12月はこちらの PR パックとショップ大会参加賞がもらえるのでぜひたくさん参加して PR カードを集めてください。
はい以上が参戦発表となります。それでは最後に今後の発売商品をおさらいしましょう。それではどうぞ。
ちょっと待ってください。まだ発表が残って
We're
ますよ。
hella live.
ここで言わないのならせっかくなので私たちからこの情報を発表したいと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。
プレミアムセットホロライブプロダクションフューチャリングバイシ・シュバルツアンバサダー。
はい、フィーチャリングですね。こちらが2024年発売決定です。
Oh, wow.
ありがとうございます。
Kiwawa.
この春よりバイス・シュバルツの15周年をナビゲートするオフィシャルアンバサダーに就任いたしまして、
はい。
私、さくらみく、星町水星、ムーナ星ノバ、高梨キアラの4人でバイス・シュバルツの PR 活動をさせていただいております。
この度はそんな私たち4人をピックアップしたスペシャル商品の発売が決定いたしました。こちらの商品はデッキとサプライがセットになっていて、スリーブとデッキホルダー、そしてストレージボックスが同梱されています。ゲームを遊ぶのに必要なものが全部揃っているので、ここからバイス・シュバルツを始める人にすごくおすすめな商品となっております。
この商品のために新規イ
It
ラスト
looks
もた
like
くさんあるので、
a TD, boosters, promos, a storage box, and a deck
手に
box.
取っていただけると嬉しい
I wonder what the
です。
trial deck
以
will
上
be.
私たちからのお知らせでした。
That's kind of
この
cool.
ライブプロダ
A
クション
slice
フィーチャ
set
リン
with
グ
like a
バイス
TD.
シュバルツアンバサダーでレッツバイスシュバルツ。
There you go. Trial decks can still happen. Yay! I can't wait till we get to the year 2030 and we're like on set number 9 of Hololive. It's gonna be sweet. Every year it's just gonna be Hololive. Screw Sword Art Online. Hololive is here to stay.
こちらのスライドをどうぞ。はい、ホロライブプロダクションプレミアムカップが
That's a
開
pretty
催
card.
決定。
That is a
12
freaking
月
pretty
の全国
card.
のブシロード公認店舗に
And
て
I
開
think
催い
those
たし
four
ま
characters are
す。
the Weiss
参加賞は
ambassadors.
書き下ろしイラストを使用した特
Yeah,
別
because I'm like
PR カ
Kiara's
ー
on
ド
there.
さらに上位賞は豪華キラキラ加工の白押しカードとなっております。ぜひ大会に参加して PR カードをゲットしてく
Yeah,
だ
that
さ
card looks
い。
awesome.
はいということで、それでは本当に本日発表した作品を含めた商品発売スケジュールをおさらいいたしましょう。それではスライドをどうぞ。はい、直近では9月
That's so cool. They
29
got
日にボッ
Quints.
チザロックですね。そしてトライアルデッキと PR パックが一緒になったトライアルデッキプラスバンドリ迷子が発売されます。
I can't wait for the new
さっきひなちゃん
season
言
of
ったから
Quints.
ね、なんか
Or whatever they're calling it.
ね
またなんか歌うんですかね、今日もどこかでね。
さあ
どうでしょうかね。まあこちらもぜひね楽しみにしていただいていて、で他にもたくさんのタイトル発表されております。こちらもぜひチェックしてください。
はい、続いて大会レギュレーションに関わるシーズンメンテナンスについてのご案内です。
You're in
こちら
pain.
のスライドをどうぞ。今回のシーズンメンテナンスでは使用制限の変更
prepare
は
them
ございません。
budgets.
1月の制限改定では
I don't have to
10
worry
月より
because
開催の
obviously Quints is coming to English,
WGP2023
so.
の結果などを踏まえて発表させていただく予定です。
それでは最後にこちらのお知らせです。11月2日東京ガーデンシアターにてバイスシュバルツ15周年記念ライブを開催いたします。本日 VTR で登場いただいているさくらみこさん、星町水星さんによるミコメットの出演も先日発表となりまして、バイスシュバルツにゆかりのある総勢10組の豪華アーティストが出演となります。これはルカちゃんもね出演するんだよね。
はい、私はシークフェルト音楽学院中等部としてこちら出演させていただきます。よろしくお願いします。
はい。ということでですね、こちらチケットはただいま二次選考受付中で、締め切りがなんと明日の9月25日23時59分までとなっております。バイスシュバルツ15周年を飾る記念ライブイベントとなっておりますので、ぜひお見逃しなく。
I just need Raises Ceiling in that lineup, and that would be that'd be a good day.
それでは引き続きお楽しみください。
ありがとうございました。楽しんでってね。
Yeah,
あ
they
り
got
がとうございました。
Love Live.
それでは以上で
Yep,
バイスシュバルツ
there
の
you go.
発表は終了となります。本日の発表はいかがでしたでしょうか。
いろんな情報がたくさんあったし、プレミアムセットホロライブプロダクションフィーチャリング
そうですね
バイスシュバルツアンバサダーの
Well,
発売
now
があっ
just
て、
to see if they do a
今
ban
から
list
とっても
update.
楽しみですね。
はい、本日の発表内容は発表会終了後ホームページでも公開いたしますので、見逃したって人もおさらいしていただいたり、
Freaky
見た
anti.
人はお友達に
It's
お
been
すすめ
punished
してい
long
ただい
enough.
てなどしていただけると嬉しいです。
ぜひよろしくお願いします。それでは今日は以上となります。お相手はホロライブプロダクションさくらみこと
星町水星でした。
Tuning. The Love Live mobile game is held by Bushiroad now. So they're very closely tied with Love Live now.
はい、というわけでバイスシュバルツの発
I can't
表
wait for
でござ
Quints.
い
I'm
ま
so
した。
excited.
さて、 ここまでブシロードの TCG5 タイトルを紹介してまいりましたが、どの TCG にもそれぞれのカラーがあったかと思います。興味をね持っていただいた TCG 皆様ありましたでしょうか。
Yeah, save it at the end.
ありがとうございます。
No, better yet, let's free
日頃
superstar.
ね、興
Kind
味を
of
持って
free
いただいている皆
superstar.
様も、今日初めて知ったよっていう方も
I want my
ぜひぜ
orange
ひ
turn
ブシロー
killed
ド
it
の
back.
TCG 楽しんでいただければと思います。さあというわけでブシロードスペシャルステージ&ミニライブ出陣第1部をお送りいたしました。ブシロード TCG 戦略発表会2023秋 in 東京ゲームショウ終了のお時間が近づいてまいりました。第1部ですね、こちら。はい、今後のブシロード TCG に皆様ぜひぜひご注目ください。よろしくお願いします。
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rent a Girlfriend.
ありがとうご
But
ざい
whatever,
ま
quits
す。
are better.
さあというところでですね、ここからは、TCG 戦略発表会から
Sorry,
バトンを
whoever
受けて
wanted
このブシロー
Rent a
ドの
Girlfriend,
アプ
but
リや
I
ゲ
got
ームを
quits.
紹介する
They bumped
ブ
them
シロー
out.
ドゲームズ発表会に、移
Yeah,
ってまいりたいと思いま
We'll
す。
see how it turns
さ
out
あ
as
と
a
いうわけで
premium
ね、
set.
本
It's
日、
gonna be so
ハッ
cool.
シュタグキャン
Get
ペー
all
ンも
them
やっており
shiny
ました。先ほどの
cards.
話にちょっと戻るんですけども、ブシロード出陣ステージで、ハッシュタグつけて皆様投稿いただきましたところ、なんとこちらトレンド入りしました。いやー、ありがとうございます。本当に嬉しいですね。はい、こちらね、今キャンペーンやっておりまして、このハッシュタグブシロード出陣ステージをつけてつぶやいていただきますと、またキャンペーンが先ほどね紹介したラバーマットとかございますので、皆様今からでもどんどん X で投稿していっちゃってください。よろしくお願いします。今日の感想とかね、この後も何が飛び出すんだろうみたいなこともぜひぜひ、書いてつぶやいていただけると幸いでございます。よろしくお願いいたします。
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see
さ
my
あというわけ
cross
で
showing up there
何やら
first.
ステージの方がはいセッティング整ったということで、次に参りたいと思います。さあブシロードゲームズ発表会の、トップバッターこちらです。どうぞ。
Oh, beginning of performance.
はいというわけでスマートフォン向けアプリ「君捨て」ことアルゴナビス君が見てステージへです。はいこちらですね。君捨てのこの
I kind of want to
紹介させてい
sleep,
ただきま
but
しょう。
I don't know if they're
どうぞ
going to do a
はい
ban
皆さん
list
こん
or
にちは。ア
not.
ルゴナビス7
No,
星
they're
役の
not.
伊藤正宏です。
Apparently
よ
it
ろし
was
くお
on
願
a
いし
slide
ま
Oh, is it over?
earlier, but they're gonna update it in January. So we're actually probably done with
あり
Weiss.
がとうございます。そして
Sweet.
はい、皆さんこんに
Yeah,
ち
this
は。
this is it. This is the end. So here, hold on. I'm gonna put the link in the
もう一回
chat
行きましょうか。
here.
皆さんこんにちは。アルゴナビスギター5両優斗役のヒューガ大好きです。よろしくお願いいたします。
I will say
よ
that
ろしくお願いします。
this announcement has secured that I will have plenty of money to pay off the credit cards to the with the maximum amount of damage I'm about to do to them.
まいちゃん、まいちゃん MC してると
Oh shoot.
めちゃくちゃ大人っぽくて素敵よ。
本当普段は全然そんなことない。
If they're gonna sing, I'm gonna like pause. I'm gonna mute it for a second and just like wrap this up. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I see a guitar
じゃな
there,
いですよ
so obviously.
はい、僕らのことをね初めて見たよって方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんけども、こちらアルゴナビスというバンドで僕たち一緒に活動させていただいております。さあというわけでですね、ここからはこの3人で、話していきたいと思います。
はい、今回見に来てくださった方の中にはこの「君捨て君が見たステージへ」だけじゃなくて「from アルゴナビスプロジェクト」が初めましての方もいらっしゃるんじゃないかなと思いますので、
They're coming out for Blau. Get
改
it
め
from
て僕
Blau.
たちのこととかアプリのことをご紹介していきたいと思いますので、まずは
Oh, I do hear an echo from you now.
はい、お願いします。
ではこちらをどう
It
ぞ。
took me a second, but I'm like, that's you.
はい。from アルゴナビスはバンドマンたちの活躍を描いたボーイズバンドのメディアミックスプロジェクトになります。
Okay.
君捨てでは登場する
Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna just mute that here. I put the link to the stream there if you want to hear Argonavis perform and whoever else. But go ahead and do that. But any final words for this? I'm happy with what I got to see here. I mean, it's Quince. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I got Quince. Miku's cool too, for me. But yeah, I think that's it. And even then, I'm gonna be waiting for. I guess it's like since Miku didn't come to English, that Project Sakai, the recent one. I assume if I want it, I probably get the Japanese version, and Quince more than likely should be going to English. Because that'd be crazy it wouldn't. So that's my plans there. Oh.
Yep. Hololive and Quinn, so I'll just wait for the English release.
Oh yeah, Hololive. Yes, Hololive. Yes. So that's cool. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much sounds like we're getting Hololive forever. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, some people would love that. Some people might hate it, but it's the new SAO. SAO is irrelevant anymore. Yeah. Yeah, Macross seems like it more than likely would be region locked. Japan locked. Yeah. Okay. Big May for me. Hope to see you to get your D4 DJ. Yeah. So I mean, it's okay. I think it's nice to spread it over the things, so then we all don't go broke. That would be a good thing. So lots to choose from coming up, but at least we know ahead of time now.
Let me kind of explain something from a player's perspective on that one. Pretty much for me, this means I am in for a really long road. Generally, Weiss sets creep every couple. Yeah, actually, even as far as every couple months, it's little creeps, but it's still creeps. So with the announcements tonight, I'm probably not looking at a Japanese set until June, if then, after I pick up Oshinoko in December. So I'm going to have 6 months of no sets. And from a player's side, that's pretty rough. You want to sprinkle at least one in between there. And literally from what I saw, there's just nothing that I'd even would be remotely interested in just, checking out and buying like I did with Assault Lily or Princess Connect. So that's actually pretty bad.
All right, you got the English side. Is there anything on the English side?
The English side, I'm getting Spy X Family in January, but that's it. That's the only one announced that I know I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like White Sack Kings mentioned, you guys live in Halloween, and Shana, which I think's before that. So yeah, that's gonna put a couple of us in my locals in a really long wait. The other downside to that is it doesn't keep your decks very fresh. So your opponents get used to what you play, which kind of also causes problems. So it's gonna, it's kind of rough from a player side. It's one of the downsides when one of these streams go really bad, you're kind of just like, oh fuck.
You could just buy a deck and just begrudgingly play it. Maybe, I don't know.
I can't. I've tried to do that, but it's a disaster every time.
You can take a break and you can go play some video games.
I did a really short fuse with the deck because I don't like it, and I'm not willing to grind it because it's not a series I care about. And like my superstar deck today that I played today was like a lot of losing and grinding to make it work. But it's cuckoo, so I've got the patience to do that. I don't have the patience to do that for a series I don't like. Which is why you don't see me playing a lot of like meta decks in English, because I just don't want to play those decks, and I don't have the patience to grind with them when they don't live up quite to expectations of being, S tier.
Right.
Like honestly, if I went and bought Alice in English, I'd probably end up chucking it in the wall at the first loss.
Oh well.
Oh my god, I'm fucking playing against it and it ain't even goddamn winning. Fuck this, and then chuck it. I could easily see myself doing that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But hey, we got Quints.
The Saint Goku, I would expect an English announcement. Yeah.
Maybe next month.
Yep. Sometime during this fall season.
Yeah.
And we'll get a great little 5-second clip for Weiss.
Yeah, it's normally, I think, like at the beginning. I had to go back and look at when the last one was. Hold on.
Yeah, they usually do. I think it's like a week or two after the Japanese ones. Isn't it?
and they surprise you. It comes like out of nowhere.
Yep.
They give you like 4 days notice. But even then, again, like I said, if it's a weeknight, I'm probably not gonna. I'm not say probably, most likely not going to do it, just because I am taking a stand. I am not doing weeknights at midnight streams for this. It's not worth it. like to be dead tired the next day. I just don't want to do that. Not with work as being as hectic as it is. So, yeah. But hey, yeah, we're not missing much, I guess. They're about to sing. Maybe they're telling a joke. They're probably doing something very comical right now, which I wish I understood Japanese because this would be great.
The Saint Goku, there's always the possibility of an English exclusive. So.
Oh yeah. Wait, didn't we just have one?
Guilty
Gear.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we might have a little while before the next one.
Yeah, you got a bit of time. You got 6 months. Yeah, okay, they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna jam away.
7 a.m. is approaching quick, so
yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna go ahead and get off you.
It's time for bed. So, anyways,
thanks for everybody joining us tonight. Thanks for Big B for having me. We have 19 viewers and only 12 likes, guys. We need to get those numbers up. And as usual, if you have any questions for me or anything, feel free to message me on Facebook. I go by my Facebook name's Audrey Sampson. You'll find me on Global all over the place. Or if you're on the Discord channel, just shoot me a message. I don't ever mind. But I will catch everybody later and have a great night, everyone.
Yeah, if you need me here, there you go. That's my info. So anyways, again, I appreciate everybody. If you want to see that live stream still, this is the link. Just go there and check it out. But have a good night. Thanks everybody for being here. See ya.